Hello and good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? Hopefully we are all feeling incredible. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling good. Are you feeling good? Is everyone else feeling good? It feels weird not having stuff all over the screen. It's nice to be back normal. Dave getting in the VIP over on Twitch. What's crack-a-lacking? We got Gio coming in dancing next. He can't get VIP because Gio's a moderator. Bongo, are you trolling? Bongo, you got a new colour? Or is this a glitch on my end? You've changed your colour. Gio with a 3-stream streak. Let's go. Ultimenta. How we doing? Exclamation mark. Money. Money. That's what we all need, right? That's what I want. Why the new colour? 5-stream streak from Dave. That's not good enough, Dave. You should be like 69 or something like that now, man. Like, come on. Come on. You're better than this. You're better than this. So, this morning, right? This morning, I have been a busy boy, as always. I was just doing some coding. I normally like to do the OBS coding when I'm offline because it requires full brain power because I don't understand it still. I mean, I'm a bit better now. It didn't actually take me too long to implement a bunch of stuff today, which I'll be showing you. It's not obviously released yet. I've just done it for me at the moment to test run a little bit and then... You know how it is. There we go. Bongo's back to the normal colour. No, I like the other colour, man. So I'll show you the stuff that I've been changing in the StreamUP OBS plugin, which is really cool. Some really handy stuff. We talked about a bit about it yesterday. I'll be dropping the update soon. But then I've been trying to implement a feature for Silver. So Silver wanted me to add something to the StreamUP OBS plugin that would allow the ability to install, you know, the .streamup files via WebSocket for something that he's working on. And I did it all, got it all cool. I was just like, right, yeah, this is all working now. That's amazing. Looks great. And then I came across a fundamental flaw. I was like, if I do that and I send the data through WebSocket, it's never going to know where to look for the files. So if like your product has got image sources in it that I've done, or it's got a media source or filters, it's never going to know where the files are stored. So I was just like, so I just spent all that time doing that and it's unusable. And he's literally just replied in the Discord going, I didn't think about that. I was like, yep, neither did I. Neither did I, because I'm a bit of a dum-dum. Why it has... Is the question thing not on this scene? It must not be. It must be just on this scene, right? Yeah, question queue is just here, which is a little bit strange. Yeah. Hey, IQD, how you doing? There isn't actually 2 questions. I need to remove them because they're both just troll questions. I'm here to be rude and ask questions without. That's cool. And please do questions. There we go. Cool. So there is actually no questions in the queue. If you guys want to ask questions whilst we're doing stuff today, exclamation mark ask, followed by the question, and we can do it. Don't make me tattoo it to my face again. Please. Please. I'm not streaming to TikTok because TikTok's shite. Yeah. That's the end of that one. In fact, I will paint it. Oh, man. How do I master vertical streaming? What do you master vertical streaming? You just download the Atem Vertical plugin and press go live. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. That is all there is to it. I've tried a new kind of shortcut today, and my plugins worked because I said I wanted to test it. But I changed the titles of the YouTube streams, so I've got you should be able to see up here, right? Yeah. So I know which one's horizontal and which one's vertical straight away because there's a phone and there's a computer. I'm going to try that one for a little bit and see how that goes. And the reason why I mainly did that was because I wanted to check if my little plugin would get the stream variables properly. So now I know that this works, I can start getting this ready for you guys to have, which is really cool. It basically just separates your vertical and horizontal stream, gets the details for both, and then you can use them for whatever, whether or not it's sending links to Discord, whether or not it's just replying to certain chats and stuff. Yeah, I want Canadian Andi like Lego Bongo. Well, didn't we do something like that a while back, right? Didn't we do something like that a while back when you took over my stream? Oh no, it was 2 image sources, weren't it? Where it was going blah 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 and all that jazz. Urban, I'll get to that in a couple of minutes. We're just doing the initial stream, talk about what I've been up to this morning because I'm always up to stuff. Took obviously Dexter out for a walk, which was really good. This studio is getting really messy with all this moving shenanigans in a way. But yeah, I've updated the StreamUP OBS plugin. And I've added some cool things. I'll open this one. So we talked about the few shortcuts that I wanted because it was doing my head in, like having all short hotkeys and stuff for certain things, but then not on other things, and it was really annoying. It was just really, really annoying. So I have now in the StreamUP OBS plugin added in, is that, please tell me this is the, I added 4 new hotkeys, is what I've done. I've added 4 new hotkeys. Oh my god, everything's in the wrong place. So we've got the, obviously I added a bunch of stuff like refresh browser sources before, refresh audio monitoring, lock all sources, lock all scenes. But I've also done open source properties, open the sources filter, interact, and the scenes filter. So they're all on different hotkeys now, which is really cool. And also WebSocket. So if I press number 1, whilst we'll say you've got this image selected. Okay, I found a bug. Why is only this one? Oh, maybe it doesn't work if it's in a... Oh, I didn't test groups. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. I've found an issue. So the hotkeys work, but why does only filters work? Oh, because maybe it's not reading the scene that it's on. That makes sense. What are the 4 hotkeys? I forgot what they are. Typical me. Typical me. Typical me. Yo, Concept, how we doing? Video Games MRC. Yeah, vertical plugin. It's killing my regular horizontal streaming. It just keeps on freezing. Are you making sure you're using the same like encoding and stuff like that, and you're not pushing it too much? Maybe try bringing the bitrate down and by freezing. What do you mean? I mean, if you want support with ATEM vertical, the best place to get support from the ATEM vertical is in the ATEM Discord and actually do a support ticket with those guys because they might be able to help you out a little bit better than I would be able to. And if it's a bug with their software, they want to know about it. Selected sources properties is number 1, 2, 3, and 4 is the scene. Oh, intriguing. Okay, so yeah, there's a bug that I need to fix there. Then it doesn't pick these up as sources because it only picks up these. So the parent source is incorrect, which is fine. But I've added shortcuts so you can open the interact window, filters. So rather than clicking on something, you can go, oh, filters. But let me just do a note to self. StreamUP hotkeys don't work if they in group bruv. And the group is classed as the scene. Nice. That makes sense now. What else we got? I don't want to redo everything on custom OBS. Any shortcuts? What? What do you mean? IQD? Is it possible to merge OBS, my edits, with the customer's OBS? There's not really an easy way. What the best thing to use is the OBS, the source copy plugin by Exceldro. Oh, you can only assume. Yeah, you are a legend though, Bongo. But yeah, those guys will help you out. Video games, they'll be able to point you in the right direction. But yeah, I added those shortcuts in, and I've changed the StreamUP thing now. It's in its own little tab now, and yeah, all that stuff. It's going to be updated to 1.7, which is really good. A bunch of other stuff in there, which is nice. Bit of Overwatch, let's go. You have dual PC? No, I'm just a single PC setup. Just a single PC setup. But yeah, that's what I was doing this morning. We've got a load of stuff behind the scenes going on as well. So we're doing a DLL rewrite, which is gonna be time consuming, but it's a little project that I can do whilst not thinking. I might do a little bit of it today in between some questions. But we're basically updating the DLL to be more A, consistent, B, more useful, C, more efficient, and D, there was another thing. But yeah, it's just going to be so much better because a few people have submitted some tickets for me. And they're like, oh, you've not got back to me. I'm like, yeah, because I can't actually see anything wrong in the logs. So we're like restructuring some of this login stuff as well as part of the rewrite. Because now that I'm seeing like the things that are actually going wrong, I'm not getting logs for what's going wrong, if that makes sense. There's loads of logs, which is amazing. Tells us all the details of what's going on, but then it doesn't actually tell me what's wrong. Which is quite funny, but we'll cross that bridge. How's TikTok streaming? No, I've sacked TikTok off. It's shit. It's terrible. Like, it's just not worth the hassle. Well, it will be, but this kind of content people don't care about over on TikTok. Like, all this like education, slow paced. Like, nobody wants to watch this sort of stuff on TikTok. I mean, it's similar on YouTube. YouTube vertical. It's the exact same situation. The average view duration, bearing in mind that we've been live for what, 20 minutes now? The average view duration is 1 minute. And I'm guessing IQD is the one that's carrying that entire thing. So yeah, it's a little bit silly, but yeah. It's just how it is. When OBS have many plugins, and sometimes better to have dual PC. I mean, it depends what you're doing on your PC. If you're doing gaming at the same time, then yeah. If you're like me, then it don't really matter at all. And it's not plugins that cause the issue. It's people pumping the plugins to like maximum. Like if you blast like a huge Gaussian blur on everything, or Gaussian, however you want to pronounce it, it'll be yeah. Thanks for all the hard work you do. It keeps so many people. I know it probably feels like a thankless job sometimes, but muchly appreciated. No, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, as long as you guys keep funding me to be here and doing this stuff, I'll keep doing it. Like there was before TwitchCon, and I don't remember what TwitchCon was. What was it? July or June? I can't remember what it was. But before TwitchCon, I genuinely was so close to just stopping doing content. Like we had a big discussion over it. I was so close to stopping. A, because it was just not financially viable. B, it made me feel like shit. C, my content wasn't going anywhere. There was a load of reasons, and it was like not a toys out of the pram situation. It's just I've got a baby. Do you know what I mean? I've got a family. I've got to provide for a family. I can't not earn enough money. Do you know what I mean? So it was very close to being kicking the boots, but something happened at TwitchCon and it invigorated me into making stuff. Now I'm like working with brands like Shaw, which is amazing. And yeah, we'll just see where the future goes. Right now it's a bit difficult because I want to do some videos for Shaw. For sure. But I'm like in the process of like all my kit is away because I'm meant to be moving house. I've been meant to be moving house for like 5 months now. It's been taking the mick. I don't want to throw together a really rubbish video. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, right, can you guys hold off a little bit? Because, yeah, I don't want to throw together a really dashed thing. I mean, I really like the authentic videos. I don't like ones that are over scripted and stuff like that. I prefer it when I'm watching somebody's opinion live kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because you're seeing an organic reaction and an organic like the amount of times when stuff goes wrong for me when I'm doing stuff, like when we unboxed the Shure MV6, this bad boy, the other day on stream. I bloody yanked it cable at it thing. Do you know what I mean? A, it was funny, and B, it was like, that's an authentic experience. And then, get this, I yanked the cable out, but then when it came to actually unplug it, I couldn't pull it out, so I must have tugged that with some serious force. Hey, Cricks, how you doing? Caduceus? Yeah, you uninstalled it, I get that. I used to use your plugins, but didn't know you had OBS. Which plugins did you use, IQD? What do you mean? How did you not know I had OBS? If you use my plugins, that's weird. Got so close to after installing vertical and multi-stream. What is the best way to keep everything visible, or at least easy way? If you've got a question, video games. I don't know why I'm reading that. You got to join the queue. That's a question. Exclamation mark ask followed by a question. Tends to be vertical short form, horizontal long form. Yeah, it definitely is that. You kick partner streamer, dev at the same time. I agree. So many people interested in dev, although they use it. Yeah. Not many people at all. I mean, I'm not sure about kick myself. If I'm to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. You make the best tutorials. Thanks, video games. I was doing the same in different area. I was doing our free work and never felt appreciated. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like, it's like a tiered system for me. Like, the main point is, have I got enough money to live this month? Especially when you have to pay for childcare so I can do this. Do you know what I mean? Because my missus works, and obviously in today's day and age, you can't get away with just one person working in your household unless they're, like, minted. And it's always one of them things, as long as I've got enough money to go, cool, that's problem one done. And then problem two is the amount that I've got to live on worth the bullshit? And by that, I mean all the people that troll you, just rude, or they just expect me to be their little bitch, basically. So it's always like a lot of things, yeah. You guys get it. Remember the names you made? Many plugins. Yeah, well, it depends. The best plugin, StreamUP OBS plugin, Bosch. Best one. Morning, hey, Molstar, what's going on? Just want to say thank you for the other day with the sub count. I was heading into work, couldn't finish watching. Seen it later. Nice. Did you join the Discord and click the link then? Anybody asking questions, just as a reminder, they all get posted to Discord. So if you're in my Discord, and if you're not, you can just do !Discord to join. And they all get posted in the Q&As. Just here, you can see the question, you'll see who asked it, and you can just click on the link, and boom, it'll take you to the VOD at that exact point that question got answered. So have a look through there. You might see some questions that you find interesting. So join the Discord. Turn notifications on or whatever. I don't care what you do, but it's there as a knowledge base for everybody, right? That we can all help. KZ, how you doing? Hey Andy, I found you Beck of a German. Oh, because of using a German YouTuber, he recommended you. Nice. I found out that you build a currency system with StreamerBot. That was Terrier Darts. That wasn't me. But it's hosted on the website that is StreamUp. It's amazing. It's possible to add some features like data transfer from Stream Elements, or building a little shop like Stream Elements, so you can do sounds and more with currency. Some of that stuff I'm pretty sure is already in there. I think Terrier Darts. Can we get Terrier Darts' YouTube channel? He's one quarter of StreamUp. He does streams as well as as well as YouTube and stuff like that, and he showcases all this kind of stuff. So I'll just post that in everyone's chat. Go follow him. He does. It's his birthday today, actually. He's doing a huge stream today, so no doubt he'll be able to help you guys out too. But yeah, go check him out, which is nice. Put StreamUP plugin as one of my top 3 and suggested to community. Nice. I've been adding some updates to it today as well, which is really cool. Like all, yo, KZ, thank you very much for the follow. Put your rug up the stone. Very much appreciate it. So yeah, I've added stuff where you can basically open up properties with a short hotkey or WebSocket. You can open up the filters menu with as well, the interact menu. So if it's a browser source, you can quickly open it, and also open the scenes filters as well. So adding more shortcuts, you know, to what's already there already, such as being able to lock all sources, refresh audio monitoring and stuff like that as well. So it's all there. Right, should we answer a question? We've got 5 in the queue apparently. So Urban, what is this? Urban, what's the name? Hangman or something? I don't know. What? Hello? Are you not appearing on screen today? Is QA off? QA system is apparently on, but the... Hello? Oh, there we go. Urban Hangman. That took its time. I don't know why it didn't come on. That was really weird. Ollie Robs. Thank you very much for the follow. Put your rock up the stone. How'd you understand what's going on? When starting to use C# for stream things, where's the best place to start for somebody with zero knowledge of C#? The best place is the community, if I'm honest. Always have it in the back of your mind, like, just try. You don't want to, like, I started from scratch. Like, if you were here, 2 years ago, you would have seen me learn from scratch to where I am today. And you do that by collaborating. And by collaboration, I mean just like networking with other people. Like, it's a great way to learn how to network with other streamers and other creators, because you're all there to help each other. There's an incredible bunch of people in the StreamerBot Discord that are far more knowledgeable than I am. So that's always a place that you can ask. Luckily, I have my own incredible team of Silver and Waldo and TD, who I can always go to talk to about code whenever. I mean, I've been spamming them a little bit recently, but we've got a lot of projects, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing it right before, like, going ham on the project and doing loads. But the best places to look is probably look at somebody else's code. That's always a really good thing to look for. For instance, if you're wanting to do it specifically with streaming things, go download a project that somebody's done. There's loads of projects on the the StreamUP extension website. So there's tons of these. I always recommend this because it's such a good way to do it. I'm not going to do the full explanation because I do talk about this stuff every day, but this is the full website just here. And what I'd probably suggest, I'm going to put this in the Discord as well, so the link's there because I'm cool like that. You can just download one of these bad boys, have a little look how they're built. So there's loads of different projects that people have made, and they're all like available for you to look at. You could just download one, open up the code, and then just do a simple thing of trying to read it. If you don't understand it, then you just bang it into like ChatGPT or some sort of AI and get it to educate you on what this means, because then you'll start building some building blocks of like, oh, so this is how I get the Twitch data. Okay, this is how I use this. This is how I use variables that are already in StreamerBot. And you can start breaking it down. And then as you start getting those little building blocks, you end up being able to code. That's all it is. The more you do something, the more hands-on you get with something, the more you're going to be able to do. So it's all about just kind of, don't expect too much from yourself. Start small, do the whole hello world thing, and then just kind of grow into it. So when I first started, I barely did any C#. It was all in StreamerBot Actions, and then now I can't use StreamerBot Actions. It's all code, which is funny, to the point where I can do stuff like, I think I have probably coded this entire thing. that entire thing. This is just one example of something quite crazy that I've put together. And this is basically a bunch of shortcuts that we've put in the DLL that allow me to do stuff like get video settings without having to do OBS RAW all the time. So rather than have this in all my projects and stuff like that and having to remember every single RAW command, I'll just have a really easy try get OBS video settings. Boom. It'll try and get them. If it doesn't, it does. Cool. So yeah, start small and build up is the best kind of advice I'll give. Paul, how you doing? Just got into the Discord. Nice one. Hey Tim, how you doing? Beautiful. Just make sure TTS is on for Tim. TTS is now 100 bits, I believe. So if you want to start keep kicking off at me, yeah, greater than 100 bits. There you go. So you can't complain anymore. It was your fault I did that. Hey Patriot King. That is crazy. I mean, that's not even the crazy stuff. I mean, to the point where let me just show you. I mean, it's not the best code at all, but it works. Question mark. If I show you the some of the OBS stuff, I've made 4 OBS plugins now. I mean, there's some weird issues in some of them, but yeah, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge. For instance, the StreamUP plugin is like Exceldro wrote pretty much this whole section here. That was what we commissioned him to do, and then I added another 2,000 lines to it. So I've done all this stuff, and this does all the lock-in sources. This is really bad code though. I really should have put these in different files, but I didn't, because I didn't really understand it, but now I do a little bit. But then I've also done seamless transition, which has got a bug in it as well, which I need to fix. I've done the hotkey displayer, which is that available yet? I don't think so. It's going to take a couple of weeks, right? Surely. OBS plugins, because it is my new OBS plugin that is coming out. It's how I do all the shortcuts that you can see on screen, like that. Looks like some other plugins have been accepted, but mine's not yet. So just keep watching the space. Hopefully it does get accepted. But I'll obviously make sure you followed on Twitter and all that jazz, and I'll tell you when it's gone. But yeah, it's just crazy. You just gotta go slow and steady, and just enjoy the journey. Hey Lightlink, how you doing, Purples? What's going on, baby? Thanks, Geo, for answering some of these questions as well. That's awesome. Just another short question. If you've got questions, !ask. I don't want to really answer them out of turn, because I don't want people waiting around for ages. Look at that, hands up, fell on my screen. Oh my god, slime. Chill out, man. Chill. So I care very little about it until the 8th of October. I'll make sure I turn it off then, Tim, yeah? Yeah? How's that? I'll make sure I turn it off then. So I don't know whether I should do this stuff. Not sure what project we do on the side today whilst I'm answering questions and whatnot. I might record that Thug Life Glasses video, maybe, whilst I'm live, and then do it. I think another short's just dropped, actually. Another short for you guys. Pretty sure it has. Being able to feed your kid. God damn it, Tim. Why are you giving me an ultimatum like that, man? Hey, Treasure, what's going on? You're doing a good job, really. Thank you. Man, see, YouTube's a different place today. YouTube's full of nice people today. YouTube is a strange environment. Let's just do another question. Next question. Xeon has asked, Andy, is there any tutorial to get image name into text GDI to show in OBS? So, like an emote as a text source? No. I guess. Is that what you mean? Image name? Or do you mean like some... Depends exactly what you mean. If you just mean like the image is on your PC and it's got a name and you want to put the file name in there, yeah, you can totally do that. Like, just bang StreamerBot, use whatever bot you want as your logic, and then when you read the file, you just get the name from it and put it into a text GDI. But if you mean like actually showcasing an emote and stuff like that, because it comes up with just the emote thing, there's like no way to do it. You need a browser source to be able to pull the image. I mean, even just doing emojis and stuff like that's a nightmare, because you need an emoji enabled font and stuff like that. It's just an absolute nightmare. It's irritating. It's irritating. If you got questions, guys, !ask followed by the question. I'm just going to read this question again just to make sure that I think that's what it means. Is there any tutorial to get image name into text GDI to show in OBS? But there's not a specific tutorial for that. If it's just the image name, then in StreamerBot, maybe we do something like that. You know what I mean? So you'd want image name.png, for instance, or something like that. But you just need to pull the file name, which you'll be able to do. I mean, you could just ask. See, simple things like that, you can definitely just ask ChatGPT to do something. You'll be like, right, how can I pull this file name? And it'll be able to do that for you. Really easy. We've got a really dry throat already, and we're what, 20 minutes in? Oh god. I'm like choking on the water again. What a guy. Oh my god, why is this? I keep having to check emails again because obviously the house stuff. There might be an email that comes through that I have to reply back to, or my wife needs to, or whatever. She does all email communications because I'll just kick off. I've had enough of it. What is the topic? The topic is we're just doing OBS and content related Q&As and stuff like that. So if you've got a question, you do !ask followed by the question, and you get put into the queue. And then we go through the questions and stuff. So the reason why I've kind of gone down the rabbit hole is because this hype train widget, we were just looking at how Terry new I've just thought actually. I just thought, just thinking out loud again. I'm just thinking out loud. Well, I'm not even thinking out loud. I'm just like beach balling on. I'm just sat here like, because that's what I do. That's what I do. I don't know whether to, because this is what I've been using to test actually. Is that actually pulling the correct location? Yeah, it is. So that means that it is working now. So I could do with sending. I've just got a weird bug, man. I hate weird bugs. You know, ones that just don't make sense, and you're just like, why is this a thing? Right, we'll just do another question. Screw it. The OBS logo. So the OBS logo is just I don't think there's a story behind it, but it's just what's the Japanese symbol again? What are they called? It's just gone out of my brain. What are they called? What is it called? No, not yin yang. What's it called? Is it Tomo? Is that how you pronounce it? Or is it a Tomo? I don't know how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's Apparently a reference to the Japanese lighting god. Apparently. But yeah, it's just a Japanese symbol. But sometimes stuff like this, there's not actually a backstory. It's just the creator likes the look of it. Tama? Yeah, something like that. But yeah, sometimes stuff like that, there's no backstory to it. It's just the creator likes it. That's it. Yeah. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. If you got questions, ! Ask, followed by the question, please. So you join the queue. I wonder when the new plugin will get accepted. That reminds me, I actually need to do a video of it, don't I? ! Ask is one word, followed by the question. And you join the queue. Anybody can ask anything. I'm just gonna set up. Well, first things first, need to open up Notion and see what crack is. Remember as well, because we're doing the partner push, so if you are on other platforms and you want to support me trying to get a partner over on Twitch, please consider jumping over to Twitch. As well, the chat is usually better on Twitch as well. Like the experience is, yeah, a lot better. I'm off work today, so might have a few questions. No, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. More than welcome. That's not a problem. To be fair, the YouTube folk have been amazing this morning. And it's very busy over there, actually. There's quite a few viewers over there. But yeah, if you guys want to come and help with the partner push, it's just twitch.tv/AndyLippy. Yeah, so if you want to come over and support me, please consider doing that. And obviously, if you got your Amazon Prime, you use that sub as well, right? And it's also September, so get some discount as well. Give me money, man! Right, next question. In fact, have I opened up the to-do list? I think I completed a lot on the to-do list, but then TD actually had something for me to do as well. Where is it? It's in my inbox. Just 1 second. I'm trying to watch a Microsoft Power Toys video. Nice, love that. Right, let's do another question whilst all that stuff's loading. Ooh, what's this question here? This looks interesting. This is interesting. These are the ones that I like. The ones where it takes me a little, Jesse's asked, what is the best way to make a source 3D and have rounded corners? Advanced Mask doesn't seem to work with it. Are you talking about using Exceldro's 3D effect? I'm hoping you are. Because to do stuff like that, what I will do is just utilize, and we got something that's like, should we just use my camera? Yeah, I'll just turn virtual camera on. Hi, Andy! And I'll just put a different color background on. So a little hack of mine is put a color source on in the background, because then when you move around, you can, rather than having the black canvas, makes it a little bit easier to see stuff. Do you know what I mean? Which is pretty cool. So this kind of stuff is, it's all about how you layer your filters. So let us say 3D effect. We'll turn 3D effect on, okay? And if you start rotating it around on the X and stuff like that, and then you kind of want to put rounded corners on it, sometimes that's probably not. Look at this giga chin. Look at this. Whoa. And then you say you want to add rounded corners, right? So let us get, we'll use Advanced Mask, actually. So, let's center this. The width will be 1920. I wish it would, there was an option to get the source size. So there we go. And then what I'll do is add 50. And you'll see, yo! Holy Mazda. For the T1 sub. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So obviously this is not doing anything. But if I turn the 3D effect off, you can see we've got round the corners, yeah? So what happens if I put the 3D effect after the advanced mask? So it is actually doing it, but it looks ugly AF, doesn't it? Let us just change this perspective. Because the rounded corners technically are there. Actually, that's really strange. Because we should be modifying it straight after, right? It's probably just that I've stretched it that far, to be fair. Also, that's really strange that there's like some weird bleed of the previous source. That could be a rendering issue in Advanced Mask, potentially. It's almost like the frame check is on, but it's not. So let us do this another way. Let us add just a shader filter to it instead. We'll do rounded rect 2. And we'll just crank the corner radius up. So it does, I think it's just an advanced mask issue. It could be just an advanced mask issue. We'll just put it back on. Because sometimes with how OBS renders certain things. Yeah, it's like frame check is always on. What? Yeah. Okay. That needs to be reported to Finite. It's to do with rendering. I've not really done too much of OBS stuff with rendering, so I don't know the actual ins and outs of it. But that's crazy. So the only way around that right now would most likely be... so yeah, you just make sure you've got your user-defined shader above the 3D effect and not the other way around. Because if I put it the other way around, it won't really work properly. Because it'll do the rounded corners to the 3D effect, whereas you want it to happen first. So the only way that you'd probably get around this is if we get now maybe a... will this work if I do this? Not sure, but we'll try a source clone of camera. Put that above it. We could turn camera off technically now. So now we're looking at the clone. And if now I add on the camera filters, put advanced mask on. And then on here, put the rounded corners on. Or don't, yeah, oh no, and put the 3D effect on this one. Why don't I just copy it, Andy, rather than... Now we should be able to turn it on, Andy. No, it's not going to work. So the only other way, let's try putting this in a group and do the group. I don't know if it's probably again the rendering. So as long as he knows, that's all that we can do at this point. There we go. So if you put it in a group and then do the 3D effect, we haven't got that issue, right? So if I now, hopefully this has made some sense because I've kind of just done it by pressing stuff really quickly. Now do you see it? So you can do it with a nested scene and stuff like that. You don't have to do it within a group. But now you can see works perfectly fine with your rounded. So it was basically just a rendering issue. So basically there's like multiple graphics threads. So groups are broken. Groups just fixed this. What do you mean? Groups literally just fixed this. So yeah, it seems more accurate as well. Just costs. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh my god, how is this happening? Oh no, it's because I've changed my effect things on it. Why can't you do full 360? What? Oh, it's because we have to go 180 to minus 180, right? That's cool. We're off on a little tangent, but you guys will like it, I promise. Promise you'll like it. So I'm creating a little loop here. Easing off. Easing off. Here we'll go, say 2,500. Change the next move here to 2-2. This one to 2-1. There we go. There's my new webcam. I love OBS. It's my favorite thing. So yeah, did that make sense, Jesse? Hope it did. Hope it wasn't too like. But obviously you got different choices there. You don't have to use a group. It's just I like to do stuff like this because I'll just put it on one scene. I don't end up with 1,000 scenes. So putting stuff into a group basically turns it into a scene. That's how groups work. Groups are scenes. They're just with whatever's in them, that's the size that the scene becomes, the group becomes. So if your source is 1920 by 1080, it'll never break. Anything inside it is fine. I've done groups are not broken. Exclamation mark group not broken. No, I don't know. Groups. I don't know. Words. I've done videos anyway to explain why groups aren't broken. I'm not going to go into it now. Cracker Bill, yeah, I mean, you can do it on a scene over as a source, like I said, but I like to put everything into one scene. That's the beauty of doing this kind of stuff and using source clones. It means you don't have to do nested scenes. Everything that you're going to use is in that scene. Look, this group is the thing that's doing this coin flip. And I know it's in this scene, which is really cool. But yeah, we were just playing about Doko. That's all we were doing. Next question. Should we have a look? What we got? Hang on a minute. I am not bread. You are. I did set up the sub counter, but issue I have now is it didn't change with the trigger I set. Only changed with a channel redeem. So how do I set it to be automatic? So the way there's a few things that you could do here. I mean, if I'm honest, let me just make sure there's nothing in there that I need. No, there isn't. That's cool. In here where you use the sub action, Twitch, subscribers, get subscriber count, you could set this up to a timer so it refreshes every minute if you want to, or something like that. So if I test this now, it'll say 121 and 146. I'm guessing that's how many I've got currently. 121 and 146, yeah. So if somebody subbed now, wink wink, haha, baiting you all. I don't know if it's instant. In fact, what I could do is get this to go up with any sub as well. So if I go Twitch, sub, gift sub, for instance, that'll trigger if any gift sub happens. This one, but this comes from Twitch's API, so I have no idea if it's instant or not, but you can have it set up on a timer, right? So gift bomb, Twitch, and then add resub, like so. And then now, if we get a sub or something like that, it'll trigger get Twitch subscriber count again, which then, if you've set that up to be a text source or something like that, it will re-update whatever's from the Twitch API. Or, what you can do is have this set up to a timer. So you can do core, timed actions, create a timer, and you say every minute, I don't know, min. In fact, I might have one already set up, so I'm not going to do it. Every minute, there you go. And then now this will trigger every single minute. You'll see tests come up, or if somebody subs. So there you go, it's triggered again. Still on 121 because it's not gone up, it's not gone down. I'm off. No worries, Tim, much love to you. Does that make sense? And then, I don't know. Because this comes from Twitch's API to get sub count, I believe. So, Twitch's API might not be bang on instant. So, doing something like a pull every minute or something like that could be a good way. Or, you know what I mean? There's a lot of different ways to do it. Hey TD, happy birthday, bro. Everyone say happy birthday to the Terrier Darts. Go follow him. TD, can you shout yourself out? Is that a thing? No, not Siri Belland. Just difficult to see if it's working with a sub. Got to wait for them to come through. Well, let's. Somebody sub to me. Somebody give me some money. I can, but I won't. And obviously, the way, as well, with how sometimes subs work, when somebody resubs in chat, they could have technically resubbed like 10 days ago. You got to remember that. So it was probably correct when it updates, because if somebody's on an auto renewal, for instance, at the beginning of the month, I know I have like 2 or 3 people that auto renew. So every month, it comes in instant. Here we go. Marcus gifted a sub out. Is this updated? We'll look down. No. So subscriber count still says 121. Right? On Twitch's end, still says 121. Oh, no, it's just updated again now. On Twitch's end. So this is updated now to 122. Thank you, Bongo. Thank you for the gift sub as well. We just baited some subs for a hype train. Let's go. And then There you go, 123. So it does update. Banana Nub! Hey, Silver. How you doing, beautiful? Kuro! How you doing? So, does that make sense? So you can have it set up automatically if you want to. Oh my god, the timer, the subathon timer thing's still active. Let me just turn these off. I wish you could select multiple and disable. There we go. Done it. Done it. If you're asking questions, exclamation mark ask, followed by the question, please. Does that make sense then? Yeah? Gonna set it up later and test. But like I say, remember, they were gifted subs, so they were definitely new subs. If somebody's resubscribing, it might not be that they resubscribed the day that they're doing it, because you can alert chat when you go in somebody's chat. You can be like, oh, show my sub streak, blah, 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 blah. But technically, your resub could have happened 10 days ago or something like that. So it might not be accurate. But you've just seen this work straight out of the bag, just there. You can set it up on a timer in case it doesn't trigger straight away. So then it'll trigger like another minute later, or you can do a wait. There's multiple different things that you can do. But that's how you do that. Hope that makes sense. I'm like hot and cold. I don't want to take my jumper off because I'm a bit cold, but then I'm also feeling quite warm. So like, I don't. What do I do? Just checking the old emails again. My wife is so unhappy about this house shenanigans. And the sub count should go down if the sub expires, correct? Not instantly. Obviously, it'll be whenever it pulls this. So if you've got this on a timer and it checks every minute, and if the sub expires, then yeah, the counter will go down on its own. So yeah. Half take it up, what, cut down the middle or something? Does that make sense? Right, another question. We've got a bunch of questions coming in now, haven't we? This is another one again. Do you know of any sports tickers or overlays I can install on OBS? Tickers, I've done a video on how to do a ticker. Tickers are really easy, and you can send whatever data you want to them. Really, really easy to do. You go check my YouTube channel for that. Just search for tickers or exclamation mark help ticker. That will give you a link to my YouTube channel with everything searched for under ticker. And as far as overlays, as in like scores and stuff, don't really know of any. But if you go to the OBS plugin page, there are some sport-related plugins that are browser sources. And there are also probably, I think, 1 or 2 on the StreamerBot extensions page as well. So let me just have a look. I don't know if it's under scripts, some of the sports stuff. I'm pretty sure there are some. I'd have to come back to it because there's so many things on the OBS forums nowadays, and a lot of them don't have bloody icons, so I have to read each title, and some of the titles don't make sense. They're just like words. But that's what I would go look for, either in the StreamerBot extensions or on the OBS forums, because there's loads of stuff. You've got a few different pages that you can look in the OBS forums. You've got studio plugins, you've got tools, you've got scripts. So under tools, there's probably one here. Scoreboard for OBS on Mac. There's one for Mac. There's just tons that you can have a little look through on there. So that's what I would do anyway. Right, we're on ads. I didn't know we were on ads because I was busy looking at a page. I do like my cute little ads thing. Grab it, grab a drink, take a stretch. I was here a little earlier. I just want to confirm a few things. So yes, you can import from Stream Elements using import and using my system points. Use var. Secondly, I released a video on Friday showing how to do the it's currently online store. It's on the roadmap. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I knew you'd done the video. That's why I was like, go follow TD, because I knew you'd done some videos on it. And yeah, it's cool. Yeah, a lot of live score stuff is paid. But I mean, the thing is, you can manually update scores and stuff, isn't it? But yeah, if you've got one in chat, just like, you can just make anything. That's the beauty of like OBS, man. Like, you do anything. With OBS and tools like StreamerBot, you can just do anything you could possibly imagine. My brain's just thinking. Who's fan? Hey, movie shortcuts. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. Are we done with ads now? There we go. We should be all back from ads, yeah? We'll do another question. Like this. Yes. Here's a good question. Why does it sometimes take forever for these questions to come up? I don't know what this is about. Maybe it's coming from like other side of the planet or something. I don't know. Hello? Are you there? This one's just not coming up. Why? Where is my question? Because it crashed. Because it crashed. It's not coming up. Don't know why. It's happened a few times that now. I think it's where I've been playing about with something and it just goes, nah, you're alright. No, I think it's that log issue, actually. I need to use the new version so it doesn't. I don't get that issue. It's the duplicating log thing, I think. When two things are happening at once. So this question was, if I go to my Discord, I can read it. Do you know a way to have StreamerBot control your browser audio? Like, have it mute my browser audio when someone redeems something? As in, so, right now, right? You can just do that, right? If you have this set up to be monitor and output, you can just get it to mute it, and that's it. It'll mute it for both of you, right? Just have it mute that, so then you can't hear it, they can't hear it. Depending on what other software you're using, for instance, I use Wavelink at the moment, which I'm going to be moving to some other stuff at the same time soon. There is a StreamerBot Wavelink plugin, which is built into it, which will allow you to go, if you go to integration, Elgato, sorry, then Wavelink, you can do mute and input, mute and output, and adjust everything in there as well. So when something happens, then you can get it to mute. And obviously, muting audio sources inside of OBS, super easy. By going to, what's it under sources? There should be set mute state just there. So now you can trigger that one. Mute your browser window. I don't want to have to route my browser audio into OBS. You'd have to code something in for that. And I've not really done cross-app stuff like that. I mean, what would probably be better is if you just got it to mute the... I just genuinely, for more advanced stuff like that, I would so much recommend routing your audio. Like, this what gives me so much freedom with my audio now. Like, if I mute that, that doesn't mute it for me. If I turn it down on here, that doesn't turn it down for me. And then I can mute mine separately if I want to, and just have my... Just trust me, the best thing to do is get audio routing, because then it'll give you full control over every single channel of audio for you and your audience. So my music is absolutely blasting right now, and I don't have the whole ducking going on for my headphones. So only you guys hear the ducking when I'm talking. I just hear it blasting all the time, which is really cool. So that would be my recommendation to you. No, you don't have to unroute it afterwards. Like, this is all on top. So if you're using, there's a lot of programs out there. I'm using Wavelength, like I say. So it separates all your audio. And now, because it's all separate, each one of these, if I go to properties, this is coming from Wavelength Music. And obviously, if you're not using Wavelength, absolutely fine. There's stuff like voice meter, potato, banana. There's also the silver, what's it? Blah, blah, blah. You've got mixed line from Logitech. And also, what's the other one? The other one that you've been dying me to use. What was it called? Steel Series. That's the boy. That's the boy. GG Sonar. So yeah, you've got a bunch of different options there, and you don't have to unroute your audio afterwards, because you're just splitting your audio. And as long as you keep like the main thing, have your own monitoring mix, you'll never have to change anything. You're just basically sending whatever audio you want to OBS, and that's going out, and your audio doesn't change. Which then technically means you can mute the browser for yourself and not your audience, vice versa. So having a good audio setup is quite imperative if you want to take that sort of stuff in, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Exceldro didn't make wind capture, and I think you're on about the audio monitoring plugin. Again, that's another option inside of OBS, but then that probably wouldn't be the correct use case for this scenario, because Plush Pappy was saying after stream, don't want to reroute all the audio and stuff like that, so having something fundamental in a piece of software would be a great option. Hey Neon, what's going on? Thank you, Whipped Llama, for the follow as well. Put your rock on the stone. How'd you find us today? What's going on? Let me see if have I missed anybody, because I know we were kind of going on a bit of a deep one on that. Like I say, I don't have to unroute any of my audio. If I shut down OBS now, instantly, nothing changes on my computer. Not a single thing changes. Like Plush Pappy, thank you very much for the follow as well. Put your rock over the stone. Very much appreciate it. How are we doing with the viewers, guys? Are we getting close to doing a giveaway this hour? I don't think we are we? So everybody that's on YouTube, please consider coming across to Twitch, because we do giveaways for every hour that I'm over the average of 75 viewers. So, you know, keep supporting. It's all good, baby. There's a good streamer that resets all the... Oh, that's nice, Mark. I like that. You just cut up. It's all good, Kuram. Don't worry about it. Let's whip another question. So there's a lot of different ways to do this one. Divide. There's a ton of different ways of doing this one. There is actually an OBS plugin called the Exceldro made. Let me just grab it for you. This one should be able to do it. Stuff like this. There's a lot of different ways to do this task. Exceldro made directory watch media. There's also you can watch folders as well. in StreamerBot. So you can do the folder watcher. There's so many different ways to do this. There's also Exceldro's other plugin. Is it the media one? Is it the media one? Would it be the I think that'd be the one, actually. Yeah. To do it directly in OBS. I think there's a couple of other scripts that do that as well, including you could probably tie that into a VLC source as well, and then look at the playlist on there. You can also do it manually in StreamerBot, but I believe you would probably need to know some C# to be able to do that. You've got stuff like looking at the files. What we got? Yeah, that'd probably be the way that I'd go down anyway. Because you want to keep it simple, right? So being able to do it just in OBS is awesome because it'll automatically load in. Yeah. Just try the VLC source. That'd be the other way I'd do it. Because in the VLC source, you can set folders as playlists and stuff like that. I've not got anything set up to even show you at the minute because I ain't even got a folder of videos, which is funny. Which will then go for a playlist and stuff like that. But if you want more individual control, then you can ramp up to StreamerBot again or whatever you want to do. Hey Tony, how you doing? But that's what I'd do. I love how this is just going ham. My God, why is... My front door always sounds like somebody's breaking in, man. It's right freaky. I still really like this. Why have I not like... I don't think I ever publicly released this one again. Why do I do this? I make loads of cool stuff and then just never release it. I blame everybody else. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Blame TD. Yeah, blame. It sounds fair. Have you said happy birthday to him, Bongo? But you haven't, have you? Right, next question. Okie dokie. What'd you make today? Currently this. So, Cosmic Cat. I was wondering if there was a way to make an effect on stream happen differently depending on the scene you're currently in, but use the same command. Okay, this one's actually really easy. Doing something like this inside a StreamerBot is super easy. All you need to do is get what scene you're currently on. So in your sub actions, go and get current scene, select whatever connection it is that you do, default or whatever. And when you do that, and we test the trigger, when we have a look at the variables, you can see the current scene equals share display left. And then all you need to do is create a basic if statement. So you can do that under core, go down to logic, and then do if else, and then you'll say if current current scene, just like that, exactly the same as we saw in the thing, equals, and then do whatever name it is that we had in there. Then you can select an action that does, and then continue and everything like that. If you know a little bit of C# as well, you can do switch statements and everything, but that's how you can do stuff depending on what scene you're currently on, but for the same action. Hello? Yeah, you can see question on Discord Divide. Thank you for that, Bongo. Different effects based on the scene. Cool. But yeah, that's a really easy thing to do. That you just need to use the get current scene, and then you can always see what variables you've used just up here. So current scene, that's the variable that argument that we have a look at, and we can see. Hey, Finite, hey, doing beautiful. Are you well? I don't know if you're aware, but we found a bug in Advanced Mask to do with the render engine and ting. So we've got Advanced Mask on with the circle shader, obviously. Frame check is definitely not on, but then applying 3D effect after Advanced Mask causes it to go like this. Obviously, I'm guessing it's to do with the render hierarchy or something, but obviously if we put it into a group or something and then clone the group, we can do it fine. Yeah, OBS rendering's weird, ain't it? That's why I'm glad I've never really had to do an actual plugin. I'm glad all mine are data reliant. Because I don't understand rendering at all. I look at it and I'm just like, nah, you're alright. I mean, I made Cena's transition, which in theory is the easiest thing in the world, and I got that wrong, so, like, I don't want to go into that. Right, I'm sitting down for a bit. I'm a lazy boy. I'm a lazy boy. I'm a lazy boy. Andy is the best tester. He'll always break stuff. Indeed. Because it was somebody obviously asked a question, and then I was tripping. I was like, this should work. And then obviously it did. 3 streams straight from the finite man himself. Heyo. Let's go. It just broke over time. That's the story of my life. That's the story of my life. Pardon me. Sorry, that was disgusting. Don't know where that came from. Don't know where it came from. It just came. What we got? So Paul has asked, use countdown timer dock in OBS. There are a couple of different ones, so I don't know exactly which one you're using. It closes the live scene and sends me to black for some reason. Any ideas? Some of the timers in the settings, I can't remember which ones off the top of my head because I've not got any of them installed. But certain timers on there, I have definitely seen it. In their settings, they have auto scene switching involved as well. So if the timer does end, it will take you to a different scene. OBS countdown timer. So there's probably like 10 different countdown timer things. But it will be just an auto scene switcher on it. There you go. So on the Ashmanix one, if this is the one that you're using, I think I did a video on this one time. There is a switch scene feature. The scene feature allows you to switch to a scene when the timer runs out. Click the checkbox next to scene drop down to enable it. So yeah, you just need to disable that, which is this thing just here. And that will fix that for you. That is if you're using that timer. If you're not, then it'll be a similar thing, but in a different place, most likely. Is my question answered already? I'm not sure if we got to it yet, but yeah. If you've got questions, guys, !ask followed by the question, please. Don't just come in here expecting me to answer it, because we have, in the British way, a queue. Get in the queue. It's all good, Paul. Hopefully that's helped. Streaking brings me back to college. Hell yeah, it does. No worries, Paul. It's all good. King World, are you back to be a complete knob again? Because that was really nice of you being like that to the audience and stuff, and still not asking a correct question in the correct place, in the correct way, like we've told you 1,000 times, and then just being dead rude. Bongo's best mates here. This is a great question. Bongo's asked, at what point do we expect all the fitness stuff to be done? At what point do we expect all the fitness stuff to be complete for all the subs you've got? A, when I'm not in a hoodie, in a jumper, and B, when I've actually got some room, because I currently have 0 room in here. Like, I wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting, what's it called? To not moved yet. So it's annoying because I'm putting on the pounds now, man. I've got to look after myself. Do you know what I mean? Oh God, King World, piss off, mate. Right, Bongo, go ban that bell end. Bye. I've done it. What an absolute idiot. What an absolute tit. But yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Oh, do you want me to unban him? He's going to stream about me, guys. That's exciting, isn't it? Right. Why? What a weird dude, man. What a weird dude. Next question, anyway. That wasn't a question. That one's good. Can do this? Just, how we doing? Did I miss anything else? Australia. Queue. No, us British people, it's all about the queues, man. You gotta get in the queue. Gotta get in the queue. There's no excuses, Mark. It's just, I don't have room. I don't have room. I'm trying to read this question, but I don't understand how to read. And Jaster, this one's yours, by the way. This one's yours. I'm just struggling to read it. Hey, Bluish, how we doing? Right, I'm just going to put this up and read it, and then hopefully it'll make sense as I'm, like, reading it right now. What have we done here? Mod me, bro. Can you do that here? Oh, I can only ban you, dude. Sorry, cricket umps. Right, just give me 2 seconds, because it's not showing up right now. Is it not actually you, Bongo? That's right, footy. What is happening here right now? Right, Jaster, what we're saying. Can StreamUP on and off source or filter in one action? I create zoom action and create a button in Stream Deck, and then in first click, I want it on my camera, and the second click, I want to turn my camera off. Yeah. if you're doing it on a Stream Deck, it's actually pretty easy. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy. So in Stream Deck, if you've got the StreamerBot, you can do an action switch. That's one way that you could do it, and have two different things depending on whether or not it's turned on or turned off. That's a cool way that you could do it. But there is oh, the dude needs another. What a cutie. So there's obviously a few different ways of doing it. Oh, you're so sweet. So what's Geo? What have you just said on this one? StreamUP sub actions have a toggle mode. So turn it on and off, vice versa. Yeah, so you basically do have that as well. Action switch would be able to do that, right? Because you'll be able to do the on-off settings based on, because every time I press this, it'll change the on-off. So when it's on, you can get it to do a certain action. When it's off, you do another one as well. Yeah. Just here. Does that make sense? That's one way of doing it anyway. But sometimes a good thing about that as well, actually, is you can say what state it's in. So you'll be like cam on, for instance. And then you can be like cam off. And then when you change it, it'll actually update on here. So you can't actually see it in the preview, but I can see it here. There's two different states for it, even though I've done this. They're probably the wrong way around. Yeah? King World doesn't know how to type or spell. Bye. YouTube is wild. Nah, it's just this one dude. Like, he just keeps coming in and he's like, you need to answer my question now because I'm a big deal. I'm just like, dude, you've got half the amount of subscribers as me. And I'm not even a big deal. So, man too big for his boots. They might show you how to do one action, at least theory. Yeah, so another thing that you can kind of toggle that with is there is also, like Geo said, there is also a toggle section depending on what you want to do with it. So under OBS, you can do stuff like sources, and you can be set source visibility state, for instance, and there's a toggle option. So if I turn this on and off, which you won't be able to see right now because I have to do it here, it's this source at the bottom of OBS. If I press it, every time it triggers, it'll either turn it on or off, which I'm not really a big fan of using toggle states inside of StreamerBot, because if I'm wanting to do a bunch of different things at once, say I've got like 10 sub actions, just in case something goes wrong and something crashes, it might throw it out of sync, if that makes sense. So I usually like to do toggle state on, toggle state off, and then use something like the switch on Stream Deck. Has that answered? Sorry, we probably like answered it 3 different ways there, but they all mean the same thing. Right, they all are the same thing. God, I've got like stuff everywhere. What's going on? Yeah, I'm just reporting that dude as well. Doing my bit. There we go. Sorted. Always do your bit. If you do get trolls like that, always just go for the report, ain't it? TD, I love that thumbnail. Can I show it? Can I show it? I love it. Oh my god, Cricket Umpire 69's just been banned. Eek. Right, first thing, I need to remove this. And I also need to remove this. Right. Test. Yeah, open filters. That's cool. Go for it. TD's thumbnail for his new video. How to protect your screens from nosy nannies. Oh, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Go subscribe to Terry Darts if you guys haven't. Doing some amazing content around OBS, StreamerBot, StreamUP, everything. So go. Go away, nanny. I'm playing Minecraft. There is always one in the crowd. Always has to be toxic or trolley. I mean, it's a bit weird saying you're going to get tracked down, though, isn't it? No, it's a bit weird. Do you know what I mean? Bit weird. Bit weird, mate. Right. Cool story. Yeah. You need the grandma t-shirt for that one. Silver's got that right. Also, I'm just going to shout Silverlink out right now. About him sending me on a wild goose chase this morning. Him and Waldo. No, should we blame Waldo? Because he's not here. He can't defend himself, Silver. So Waldo sent me on a wild goose chase this morning. And then I actually got round to it and finished it. And it was to do with the StreamUp plugin and allowing, like, Silverlink to be able to send JSON data across into OBS and stuff like that. But then I was like, but how is it going to know where the file path is? It needs to know where the file path is. And yeah, sure, we can send the file path down there, but then what's the point? Because it needs to read from the files anyway, so you might as well just send it the .streamup file, right? It was pretty funny that we did it in the end, and then we were all like, oh yeah. Makes sense. But that would work for you though, right? If the, like, because you need the folder anyway of stuff, right? It will run its folder and extract there. Yeah, there we go then. So it'll have its locations. So you can just, yeah. I can get it to load a StreamUp file via the WebSocket, so that's fine. Yeah. Just build it. Well, I've got a test build of it now if you want to do it. Apart from the one bug that I've got, and I've looked through it everywhere and I cannot understand why it's doing it. I cannot understand why it's doing it. So the install a product thing here, right? In fact, I can show you. I've got my other OBS open. I'll do it with this one. So I'll delete that for a second. If I do install a product, and this does its thing, right? Yeah, but it's the same function. This is what I don't understand. I can't see why why there's an issue. So if I go to where the StreamUp file is, which will be in here. In fact, I'll do the ticker. OBS install, StreamUp file. Boom, it's in there. Yeah, cool. Looks all wicked. Bosh, nailed it. Yeah. If I delete this, and I will try and do it via WebSocket, which I'll do via OBS Raw. Here, name of vendor. I'm trying to remember what it is. I added some stuff in there that you wanted as well. Do that, and I'll go file, and this, and is it right for me to do that? No, I just send the natural JSON. Oh no, some features that you wanted in the past. I've basically added. This thing. Yeah. Copy all this data. Get it to do this. And I'll send that request. Oh, don't send it to the wrong OBS, Andy. Don't send it to the wrong OBS. Oh, no, cool. No request by that name? What are you saying? Oh, what did I call it? For God's sake. I've literally only just made the thing. This is hilarious. I've forgotten what the actual... Oh, I'm such a moron. I've forgotten what it's called. That's right funny. That is such a me thing to do. Make something and then completely forget what the actual WebSocket command is for it. GG's, Andy. GG's. What a guy. I'm going to look down the... Where is it? That's what it is. Oh, no, it's lowercase. You idiot. Right, here we go. Oh, you moron. No, I've double moroned. Hang on. Forgot that I've changed it back to file path, haven't I? That's my bad. Let me get the file path. Where's the file path? Copy as path. Look. And I'm going to send it in. I have to swap these for forward slashes, obviously. Yeah, this is all good. Why is it invalid? There we go. And there we go. And then now I'll send it. Bosh, success. Cool, it's done it. Go in here. It's not done it. It's not done it at all. Right? Send it again, though. It's done it. I don't get it. Don't understand why it does it. It's the exact same thing as doing this. That does it. Yeah? If I delete that and just press it once to make it appear, press it again without loading the scene, it works. I don't understand what happens, but for some reason, sending... And all this is doing is loading the StreamUP file via WebSocket. So in fact, it's not even doing anything. It's just basically pressing this and giving it the file path. And I don't understand why it does it. I don't understand why you've got to send it twice. Other than that, it works fine. It's trying to add sources. Well, it's the exact same process as me doing this. The exact same process. But it's just telling it to load in. It's literally just saying... it's rather than bringing up a file finder like this, it's literally just getting the link prior. Hey, Veen, how you doing? Andrew, how you doing? Hopefully you're all good. Hope you're feeling gravy today. Source before scene. But again, it's the same file. It's the exact same file. I don't see why it would do that. Really don't know. But again, I'm not the best at coding OBS stuff. Like, I've not changed Exceldro's script other than trying to fix something that I didn't know was an issue. But that's nothing to do with this. It's just really strange. Really strange. Don't know why it does it. But if you run it twice, it does it. So it's fine. But it's just, yeah, makes no sense. Because I've not changed, I've not tweaked anything of, what's it called? Well, yeah, whatever. It's just how it is. This one's a good one. We've got another question from Mad Dog this time. How can I have StreamerBot detect when ads are done? So there's no way of automatically detecting. There's not like something in Twitch's API to say, yo, cool, ads are done. But you can handle it internally. We talked about this a little bit recently. because inside of StreamUP, when you run a Twitch ad, so when you do, you've got 3 different actions that you can run: ad mid-roll, ad run, and upcoming ad. Mid-roll is basically 5 seconds before ad run, and then ad run lasts for, well, it just triggers it once when the actual ad runs. And then you've got upcoming ad when you can do the countdown of, oh, there's 5 minutes until ads, there's 3 minutes till ads, there's 1 minute till ads, etc. So you can work out your timings there. But when an ad's run, if I just run this, you'll be able to see we have a ad length. Okay? So the best thing to do here, oh, you did, Bongo, you missed it all. In fact, should we try and do a short? I might be able to get this into a short, maybe. I think I'll be able to get this into a short. Yeah, screw it. Let's go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it, Mad Dog. Keep up with this, yeah? So there's no way exactly to get when an ad is finished running, but what we can do is create the trigger for when ad is run, and then when that actually runs, if I do a test trigger for it now, and go to my action queue and action history, I can actually see what variables I've got available. And we've got ad length in seconds, and we've got ad length in milliseconds. So what we can do is copy the ad length milliseconds argument, variable, whatever you want to call it, and what we can do is do a core delay, and we can type in %, ad length ms %, and that'll use that variable. And what will happen now when I run this and press test, you'll see it is pending, and it'll wait that amount of seconds. So it's going to wait 120 seconds now, and then it'll do whatever you want doing after. Boom. May you interject? I mean, yeah. Well, you don't need to ask. This is a communal forum. There we go. God, I've got really itchy nose, man. Veen, how you doing? Welcome on over to Twitch. Thank you for helping with the partner push. Very much appreciate it. Damn. YouTube horizontal is very close view-wise to YouTube vertical today. That's interesting. Normally it's like double, triple. Vertical is. It's weird. Weird how it works. Yeah, I reported him, Bongo, because he was saying he was going to track me down. Just a bit weird. Where Twitch chat message, it shows how long your ads be playing for. There is a way to do also where you can Twitch chat message show how long your ads are playing for. Yeah, it's the same thing. You just, what you'll do is go, you just add it's the exact same thing. So you just go to the Twitch chat. Oh my god. Send message channel. Ads started. They last. We'll get rid of that. I didn't use I used milliseconds, didn't I? But also a way to code into StreamUP so you get a visual thing like top sidebar. But then you can do. Have you not seen my ad thing? I do a full countdown timer. It's all done in OBS. Do you know what I mean? You can do anything. Literally, as soon as you've got your variables in here, you can do whatever you want with it. You can create a countdown. You can create a message on screen. I've got my unreleased minim ad tracker as well. That one's not come out yet. A load of stuff's not come out yet. LOL. Got an itchy nose? Chop it off. Can't get an itchy nose if there's no nose. Fact. Not liable for self-inflicted harm. You may experience phantom pain. Use with discretion. Good disclaimer. I think you pretty much cover every end there, don't you? Which is nice. It's always good to cover your own back, right? I got a bar that slowly walks across the screen. Nice. Oh, here we go. 69's back. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. What did we do to deserve this? Waldo's so good. Waldo's been smashing it. Man, this DLL rewrite is just making me want to cry. So, something that we're doing, just to keep you all in the loop why I've not... I mean, TD's still been releasing stuff. I've not. Because I'm moving over to his new settings thing that I think I showed you guys in one of the last streams. In fact, I could probably show you now. He's upgraded our setting selector and stuff to this new version, which looks awesome. Need to put that always on top. I can't remember how Silver did it, but in our code, there's a way to make it so that splash thing is always on top. But I can't remember how to do it. So this looks a lot cleaner now. A lot more readable, usable. So I'm currently trying to move a lot of my projects across to this. Yeah, that didn't work great. There must be a way to do it properly. Because I'm having the same issue actually with my window stuff. So this is like the new settings and stuff. So I'm moving some of my projects across, some of my new beta ones. I'm not like re-updating the old ones until like they need updating. So there's a couple of issues with some of them, but yeah, we're changing a lot of stuff, and kind of doing all this kind of stuff is going to be really, really clean. I really like what he's done with it, and it just means that everything's just going to be a bit more uniform. And what the DLL is going to allow us to do is, I think I've got it open here. If I open up my other StreamerBot for you guys, you would see it's going to make our processing and everything's just going to be a lot more optimized, as well as like from a creator standpoint and from an end user standpoint. Everything's going to be just a lot better. Which is, yeah. Where is it? Test. Is it this one? And it'll allow us to do stuff like this. Rather than do the whole CPH thing that we were doing before, now we can just do stuff like sup log info, and our log files are going to look a lot better as well, which is going to be really cool. So this is the StreamUP log file here. We would see that this, like, it all just looks a lot more readable, and it's got more information in it for us, so we know exactly what line it's getting stuck on and everything like that, so we know where to kind of go to in the code to find out what's going on. So a lot of optimizations are happening behind the scene, because I think I told you guys at the beginning of the stream that sometimes some of the logs aren't actually very useful. So when I've been trying to work out why something's bugged for somebody, I'm not actually getting any information that I need. So I'm having to try and recreate an error without any prior knowledge, kind of thing. So yeah, it's always fun. But we can't do anything about a crashed OBS if you didn't make hybrid MP4. Yeah, that's not cool. If you didn't use hybrid MP4 or something like that, you're probably not going to get it back, because yeah, the container's broken. But yeah, it's taking a lot of doing at the minute, but we're getting there, which is gonna be really nice. Hey, Gabani, how you doing? Glad you like all the stuff. Yeah, I'm blasting away at the moment. I'm probably gonna do a lot of this offline rather than doing it online, just because I think there's a lot of concentration involved. Because basically every single one of these files that you see here that have all got a shed ton of code in them are going to be converted across, which is going to be a nightmare. My latest video, Gabani, is literally my latest video. Exclamation mark vid. No, in fact, that'll probably pull the short. So it's my latest full video. It's not. I genuinely thought that video would have done really, really, really well, and it's not actually done very well at all, which is funny. Where is it? YouTube. Yeah, I genuinely thought this video would have done amazing, but it didn't. It's tanked. 556 views. That's probably like one of the worst videos I've done in the past month, 2 months, something like that. Not great, but it's just weird how we've talked about it in the past. Videos that I always think are gonna do good, do terribly, and videos that I think are gonna be bad do amazing. For instance, when I was away, I posted a video with, I'm not gonna lie, 0 effort. It genuinely was 0 effort as well. Like, it wasn't good at all. Which one was it? It'll be a slow burner. Yeah, Exceldro. Yeah, that's what I think as well. For instance, this one as well. Like, I posted one today, a short just now, and it's doing second best. And I thought it was literally a throwaway video. You just never know what videos are going to do well. I don't think I can look at the top 10. Well, I can pull this up. So yeah, this one, look, 556. It's obviously not done as bad as this one, but this was just I've got a video, I'm just going to put it out. But this one, for instance, in the Fantasy Zones video, popped off. And that was just recorded really quickly in a stream, 3 minutes long, boom, that's your video. Done. And it was just like, smashed it. It's always the weirdest videos that do well, man. Like Fixed Virtual Camera, that's one that was never going to do well. That's just there to help people when that issue comes up. But yeah, just views are a bit tanked at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's a YouTube recommendation thing or something like that. Shorts aren't doing too bad, but look, they're all under 1,000 views. Since nearly a month, they're all under 1,000 views. So I don't know if it is like a YouTube recommendation thing, but like lives don't seem to be doing too bad. But it's just weird. I don't understand why some stuff works, why others don't, and stuff like that. I just keep doing what I'm doing, and we'll just roll with it and see what happens. I have currently got obviously 100 shorts that I need to edit, which is crazy. That's why I'm saving up for what's it called? Oh yeah, the Dono goal's not on here, but we're saving up for visual DaVinci Studio to help with all that stuff. The reason why it's not on screen is because it was part of Andi-thon. So let me just remove these. I need to actually hide it because it'll keep trying to come back on. So let me move that to one side. There we go. And then now I can turn it on. Or I can't because I've removed it. Oh, Andy, why are you... I need to start coming up with it. There we go. There you go. So the Dono goal's still there. Add explosions of boobs. That's what usually gets the views up. Maybe I'll ask my wife. See if she'll hook me up. Right, let me read this on... Right, there's gonna be... I'm not gonna be able to answer this one, I'm not gonna lie, straight off the bat, but somebody else will here. The second you start talking about networks, and there's two things I'm terrible with. One is networking, and that's not interpersonal networking. This is like actual digital networking. I'm absolutely pants with. Same as I'm awful with understanding and coding and stuff like that. It's a universe that I've not really needed to get into or really understood. I always point for networking stuff. I usually ask the people around me. Silverlink's quite good at this sort of stuff. But normally, I don't know what bind IP means, for instance. I hate networking. I've just always hated it. So if something works, I'm just like, yep, it's cool. That's it. It's done. I loathe networking. Yeah, but you're more knowledgeable than I am, right? Do you reckon having them on or off? My ISP keeps throttling me, so at times I screw hard. Do 2 okay output since it's 7 megabyte upload. If you don't understand bind IP, don't use it. There you go. there's words from the master right there. Yeah, I don't know what to really recommend. The only thing that I can recommend is like, if they're throttling you, bring it down a bit, right? Bring your bit rate down a bit. But that's not cool. Getting throttled is never a fun time. Never a fun time. Oh, Waldo's telling me off in DMs, guys. Waldo's telling me off. Waldo, I'm sending out the coupons to... Oh, no, I'm not. Right. I'm going to do 2 jobs. Let's do the jobs because Waldo's going to hate me. We'll do it. Trying to route OBS and certain connection over another Ethernet. Oh, God. Damn. It's interesting how one software and dev streamer blew up and it was like, yeah, watch out analytics and adapt to it. Well, that now like algorithms weird. I mean, I just keep throwing stuff and seeing what sticks. But it's just one of those things like it's one of those things where I'm just like, I don't understand why the videos that do well deserve to do well. Does that make sense? Because the videos that do well are absolutely shocking. Like, shocking. They're always like the worst. And to be fair, it's the same with my streams. The streams that I think have been really terrible are always the ones where they've been the most engaging. I'm just like, how? Do you guys just like it when I'm not happy? Bongo! I just literally picked up my phone to check an email. And Bongo has sent a cheeky dono. Thank you, baby. I beat you to it. Oh, we've got ad break anyway, so I'm going to update the dono goal. Thank you for the £10, Bongo. I appreciate you so much. Where are you? Did anyone see, actually, I don't think I've spoke about it, but did anyone see on Twitter a guy that was kicking off at me because I've got a donation goal for DaVinci Studio? He was just like, he was telling me to pirate it, and I was like, oh yeah, let's obviously do the really illegal thing and run a business illegally, shall we? Another step closer to resolving that DaVinci, and then it just cuts off, man. Hang on. I'm reading. Hang on, is it actually going to load? For your studio needs. Why does it say show story? View messages. Oh, God. Just get me to DM you. So, DaVinci for your studio needs. You're a kind guy, Bongo. I love you. Cheers, John. But yeah, this one guy was just like, oh yeah, it's a shame this business that you're running can't even afford to do DaVinci Studio. I was just like, mate, I'm buying a house. I don't have any money. Like, I'm buying a house for the business. And obviously my personal life, but mainly the business so we can have space. And he was just booting off. I'm just like, what do you know about me, bro? What do you know about me? Why are you calling me a prick? People on the internet are jerks. This is so true. I mean, I was just like, it's weird, dude. It's not like he's trying to feed his family, you ass. Exactly. Why do you always say my real name? You told me to read it, Bongo. You literally told me to read it, so I read it. You said, oi, look at your phone, read it, so I read it, and it said John. It said John, so I read John. Don't know what you want from me. I'm just following your instructions. You gave me those instructions. Did he not, everybody? John 1969. To John 1969. He's your boy. It's John. Jonathan. The message. His last name's Liffy, FYI. I really like this bottle, but you have to like drink it like this. Can I request a refund? No, scam, gone. Should we do a poll for it? Should we? Andy just doxing people. He loves it. This is how you spell his name as well. Are you ready for this? Legit how you spell his name. There you go. Absolutely doxed. John. Tiny John. Oh. This is what happens when Bongo comes in here and starts just throwing down. Imagine. Piss right off the bat. Imagine, right? Just imagine coming in it. Giving me £10 and then you just get absolutely rinsed. Oh. Just in case everybody doesn't know, me and Bongo are very good friends. Very good friends. It's not just me being rude. I mean, it is me being rude, but it's not as rude as you think. Andy, spell my name. Are you trolling me now? Celine Dion. Oh, Twitch chat is great today. Loves that. For everyone around it, for some other windows, because I've only got a dark StreamerBot 2. Sub action there and looks weird. Oh, did you see my recent video then? Love it. This is bullying to the next level. No, we are. I love to hear Brits go at it. Yeah, we are pretty funny out there. Right, we've got 11 questions, so we better hurry up and do another one. Kuro has asked another one. This is a good question. I'm pretty sure Exceldra will be able to back me up on this one. Oh, have you... Is it done the crashy thing again? I need to put the new thing on there. It's not showing it up on screen. That's really annoying. Sources and scenes that are not being used by OBS. Do they... I could actually do... Oh, no, I can't. No, that won't work. Do they actually make OBS run sluggish or affect CPU usage even if they're hidden and off? The only things that will affect in the background is if you've probably... Like, if I've got that on, digital ticker's not doing nothing now, right? But if I have a browser source on, for instance, and I don't have shutdown source when not visible and on, then that browser source is still active. Yes, it's not being rendered, but that browser source is still active within OBS. And you can actually check that out by going to your task manager. And whenever my task manager actually wants to wake up and not explode my PC, when you click this little arrow, or one of these arrows, hello, where are they all? Why are they not here? What's happened? Why is it not showing me? It normally shows me. What have I done? Oh, is it because I'm in portable mode? I never knew that. Pardon me. But it normally comes up with all the web browsers that are there. I don't know why they're not showing up. So I don't know why. Yeah. It's probably my PC being amazing. And there are other cases of that as well. It's not just browser sources, but that's something to bear in mind. But there is also media sources. That's another one that will do it. You also, because you've got the close file when inactive, but there's things that you need to think about on top of that. Is if it's closing the file completely, it's going to need to open the file again. So that might cause your PC to be a bit sluggish when it first initializes the file again. Again, it's very minuscule when it is initializing the file, but it's just something to bear in mind if it's a big file and stuff like that. But as long as you're using optimized media, you should be cool. I actually made a tool which maybe I should just get released. Is it here? I created this. The optimize OBS source. It will get browser sources and it will check the shutdown source when not visible, and it will also refresh browser when scene becomes active. On image sources, it will unload image when not showing. Media sources, it will close file when inactive. So you can select which ones you want to happen on which sources, and when you press save, that'll go, cool, do you want to leave a tip? No, because you suck, Andy. And that will automatically turn this on. So maybe I need to release that at some point. I was thinking about building it into OBS. But again, that means I have to do OBS coding. And coding OBS makes me want to cry. We'll have an option for source profiling as a plugin. Are you talking about Dennis's new jobby? But yeah, that's what you need to look out for. Really cool. Really cool. And then it can do the opposite of this as well, but I might drop this for you. If I do de-optimize and I go click on that media source now, it'll be unchecked. You know what I mean? And that'll do it across every source in OBS, which is really nice. But yeah, anything that's not currently visible shouldn't be slowing down your OBS. They should insult me the whole thing. Like Monty Python insult room. Yes. Master Meatball. Yes. If you're dead like Andy, you can... Oh, shh. Doko. Shh. I love that you made a de-optimize button. Well, you might as well do the opposite way, just in case people kick off and they're like, oh, you broke my OBS! Oh, because you know what people are like. You know what people are like. Everything's all my fault. Oh, my PC exploded today. You did it. Yeah, because I did, didn't I? Did. That was me. That was all me, baby. All me. You know what it's like, and you know what it's like. The internet's a weird place, isn't it? Is it possible? Hopefully this comes up. Master Meatballs asked, is it possible to create on-screen buttons that chatters can click on? Yes and no. So the big yes is there's an extension that TD probably is all over right now. He's probably just going to smash it. Called Heat, which you can use. And that can link into StreamerBot as well. It's something that I've not actually done. Yeah. I've not really done anything with Heat at the moment. Mine in the... yeah, that's the one, Heat. It's just called Heat. I think you'll be able to get the extension from... Is it in StreamerBot extensions? Let me grab a link. StreamerBot extensions. It's not perfect by any means because, like, it requires people to be logged in if you want to know who the user is and stuff like that. Okay, it's not on there. TD, where is it? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a TD one. It's a TD one. There you go. So let's look at this together, shall we? So this is Heat. This is TD, and this is Mega Heat right here. Yeah, I mean, you just copy the import code. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah. And then you obviously need to use the Heat extension on top of on top of Twitch, right? For it to work. And that's what gives you the overlay for him to like click on and stuff like that. So yeah, that's your boy for that one. It's a nice easy one, really. I've not used it though. I know I've seen a lot of people do different things, like they hide stuff around the stream, and if somebody clicks it, they get it. I think Nutty did the whole cookie clicker thing and stuff like that, which is classic. I've seen people do the whole I don't know. I've seen a lot of things. I've just thought of a few ideas off the top of my head what I'd want to do. Next question. iRacing. What are you saying? Hopefully this doesn't crash. Come on. There we go. I have my VOD track on 6. When I uncheck channel 6 in advanced audio settings, my VOD still gets muted. That's because you put it on the wrong one. You put it on the wrong one. If you're not wanting it to appear on your Twitch VODs, leave it on track 2. Use your Twitch VOD track, leave it on track 2. I don't really mess around with this. I just leave it on track 2, and then I know everything on track 2 will not be saved to VOD. If you're talking about on YouTube, there's no way to do it. There isn't a way to do it. Because this is a Twitch-only feature. And the reason why I leave it on 2 as well is because certain things, for instance, when I'm recording, I have track 2 selected because it means that my audio doesn't go to track 2. So when I'm recording, for instance, when I'm doing a short, none of the shorts or the full videos, even though there's music playing on stream and stuff like that, there's none of it, which is really cool. Yeah, so I don't know if you're talking about YouTube. If it's YouTube, there's like no way to do it. Well, no way smoothly. But yeah. If you guys have got questions, El Modo, please do !ask, just because there is quite a few questions at the minute. Here's another one. Can I add a chroma video as a filter to my source? Can you give me an example? Because you can use all your shaders and stuff like that, and there is also the stuff that Finite's been working on, which sounds to me the thing that you'd want, right? Or you can do mess about with blending modes as well. That's another option. Where I have WebM with confetti on green screen. I want to make it as a filter to trigger. Oh yeah, so what I would do in that scenario is, let me stop my sense from spinning. We'll get this camera. Let me. So something like that. I'll have put my webcam. So I'll have my webcam on a scene here. Webcam scene. And then you got my webcam on there, and then I could build anything that I want into it. So we can add a WebM on top of it. So if we've got, say, a WebM with a green screen, so what I'll do is just use a color source for this example. And it's got a green screen front. So say, there you go. Imagine this is a WebM with a green screen. What you want to do is just grab whatever source it is that you've got. Go to filters. Go to add, and then you can add your either chroma key, color key, however you want to do it, and boom, that's it. That will get rid of your green, and then your confetti will stay behind it, which is nice. So it's just the filter. Hopefully that makes sense. I think I went a very long-winded way around that. What do you think to the stream? Why? What? It's not April, is it? Like, why? Why? Like, I know why. I know why, but why? So, but can I recall allow me to set any scene as filter to a specific source? Is this where I get a full music studio set up? But why? Why, Waldo? I mean, I know why, but do a scene or a source as a filter. I mean, sorry, I must have misunderstood what you're on about then. Nesting it's the best way. I don't understand why you'd want to add it as a filter. You'd nest. Like that's what you do. And like I said, yeah, Finite's doing the whole the being able to use a source as a filter and stuff like that, but yeah, that's like the best thing to do. Like anytime I do any webcam effects, I always just add whatever it is to whatever. I add it to the webcam scene. If I just want it to say, for instance, Nutty's punch effect, I just add it to the webcam scene and trigger it on. Like that's just easy. Then, so you just have a webcam scene and everything's just in there. Because you get the same complication of if you've got a ton of different filters on here and they're all gonna combat each other and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be a camera; it can be anything. Yeah. It's just all about layering. Is all it is. That's what I would do. I mean, if you look at, I mean, I've not got too many effects and stuff on it, but the way that I break everything down is done stupidly easy, and then I can have different effects based on different layers. I've got different widgets, stuff like that, so it just keeps everything organized. But having stuff hidden in filters is, I always find harder to see because you can't just quickly look at, say, all the filters on such and such. And then if you're starting to use like source clones or nesting even further and stuff like that, it gets more and more complicated because you're like, oh, where did I put these effects? Because I'm using two different webcam sources based on two different. Do you know what I mean? That I was just using webcam again as an example. But yeah, that's the way I do it. No more flashbangs. Thanks for sharing the wind top. No, it's all good, yeah. They don't provide dark mode. Anytime, Cad, it's all good. That's what I'm here for. I'm still surprised that video didn't do very well so far. I know, like Exodus said, it'll be a slow burner, but it's just a weird one. But yeah, the if you want to see, I was just thinking then, because I know Fine Out was working on it yesterday. If you want to go and see the stuff that he's doing on that, go across to Fine Out Singularity's channel. He's coding some OBS plugins and stuff like that. I will be doing, obviously, some videos on them when they come out. So obviously watch this space for that stuff. But yeah. Thank you, Exadro. Yeah, Cad, you gotta bait the engagement, man. That's what I've learned. I have to do stuff wrong in the videos to get the engagement. Otherwise, nobody wants to engage with me. I have to say the wrong thing or do something wrong so people talk to me. Mulder, why are you giving me the in fact, let's go have a look. Because it's which product is it that I need to sort out to give away and put on the website? I can't remember what it is. Giveaway winners. Here we go. It was the minimum ad tracker, isn't it? I thought you were leaking an SB feature. See? Engagement, man. All the engagement. Gonna do it. I was gonna do it for a bit longer, but then I was just like, I'll just put video out. Be right. I mean, it's not perfect, but look, because it's like re-rendering it basically, so it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing. And it's nice to be able to just quickly trigger it on and off. I mean, to be fair, there's a load of really cool features in that piece of software that is just banging. So yeah. Waldo, why are you making big? Why are you big in me? I'm just trying to clean up a bunch of these tabs that I've got open. Uno momento. Swear when I'm like finding stuff for you guys, I'm just like adding so many tabs up, and then I'm like, why is my computer performing like absolute trash? Oh, it's because you've got 5,000 tabs open, Andy. But really only interested in dark mode. Don't need opacity, picture in picture. Yeah, I mean, some cool features though, isn't there? And it's nice that you can customize a lot of it to your liking. The only annoying thing is this is the only window that it doesn't work with. But if you're coding in this, then what even is this? Oh, that was the optimized source thing. Cool. Wonder what it was. Right, I'm just gonna have to pop to little boys, and we'll carry on with some more questions and whatnot. Yeah. Probably just with that one tool. I know, right? But it's just one of those things where can I be bothered to do it? Yeah, who knows? Right, won't be a tick. Heyo. Sorry about that. Went to go and get D. That's not another name for my Willie. I went to go and get Dexter a treat. That's the one. Bloody hell. You gotta do it. Words were just not coming back out of my mouth then. Where were we? Where were we? The ad tracker. Let's just find out what the crack is. Thanks for downloading. Words are hard. It's not the only. Woo. How you doing, Debbie J? You all good? I'm just gonna risk deleting it, and we'll just import the new one. So I'm just checking if it's like releasable, because I'm sure it was. That's why in fact, it was in beta, wasn't it? So I'm sure it's fine, but. Oh, for God's sake, I need to re-export it, don't I? Pardon me. Pretty sure it should be all Gucci. I mean, it compiles, so. Yeah. So test this, and then I'll just upload it to the website. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. I think we're all good. Man, what is the English weather about right now? How's it gone from, like, summer to just crap in the space of, like, a week? Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Right, I'm gonna get this done. I don't know if I've done a website for it. Is the website done? TD's giving me more tasks to do. Sag. Plugin. No, it's not plugin database, that one. Summer and crap. Oh, man. It's Florida. I know, it's crazy. It's gone from winter to summer in the span of a week. Right, it's just trash, man. It does my head in. I just like consistency in my life. I like consistency. It makes me happy. Widgets. Documentation's all in, man. Why have I not just released it? Right, it's going up. Let's do it. It's going up. Let me re-export this because it's going to be like, oh, it was done with an unspecific versions or somethings. What even version is this? Did I put the version number in here? I've forgotten where I even put version. Oh my god, I'm getting so lost. Where do I put the version? Oh, it's in the update checker, Andy. 101. It's 101. You're about to see a new thing going. Oh, for God's sake, that's not what I wanted. That one. StreamUP widgets. Minim add tracker. Export a file. Just got to re-export it. In it, bruv. StreamUP. GitHub. Can hardly hear when you're saying your music is louder than you are. That's my bad. I'm probably just mumbling is my issue. Plus, this music we're having a right rave. So I should be a bit happier than I am, but I'm just like. Plus the mic was about a mile away. Miniman tracker. But go. Miniman tracker. Bosh. Go. Done. Cool. Clear. Jog on. Yeah. Bye. Cool. Don't worry. Be happy. Was once 18 degrees, now it's 27. Mate, it's a crazy. Why am I the only one watching on a short feed? Because people don't like the short feed, man. No, to be fair, yeah, nobody really does watch the short feed. Like, the average view duration is like 1 minute, 33 seconds. I mean, that's the highest it's been, to be fair. Like, normally it's like 12 seconds. They're just like, bloody hell, I'm not looking at that face. Screw that. They're like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, it's just how it is. I mean, to be fair, if I'd scrolled onto my face, I'd be like, nah, you're all right. You're all right, mate. Where's the product database? Let me upload this. Minim nad tracker. Copy. Delete. Is this the correct website? Installation guide. Yes, it is, baby. We cool. Nice. I'm just zipping it up to make Waldo happy. So I'm actually doing my job for once. There we go. Zip file. Minim add tracker. Minim add. Minim add tracker. There it is. There it is. Says ready for launch. Let's get it out. Let's do it. Let's do it real good. New zip file needed. Where's zip file? Product download. There we go. Delete. Insert new file. Oh, bollocks. Uh-oh. It's all going wrong. Product download. Bosh. Done. This is the old documentation link. What is it? Control-Shift-T in it to bring back your old tab. Could it be that people don't stay on the shorts since they come over to Twitch? I wish. Right. Oh, I just sent vertical to starting soon by accidental click. That's funny. It's true. I didn't know you were sending rockets into space. StreamUP launch. Yeah, man. That's what we do. Cool. So if I set that published, it should just go on the website, right? This is the first thing that I've released since the new website update. Oh, God. Now I need to remember. Oh, no, I need to put it onto Lemon Squeezy, and I don't remember how to do it. Oh, God. It's ready to go. Everything's done. Yeah, everything's done. I need to find out how to do Lemon Squeezy stuff now. Bollocks. Waldo. If only I wrote it down in Notion. I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. I just don't want to leak anything accidentally on stream, so I'm trying to avoid doing stuff. That's why I'm not really showing you guys what's up. Waldo says, go to products. New product. I'm winning. In the general section. Oh, God. Add the product name. Minim add tracker. Show your audience when Twitch ads are running. Cool. What price did I say it was? $5. Standard? Question mark? Yeah, 5. I like whole numbers. Don't do none of this 99 business. Screw 99 business. Pennies aren't going to be a thing soon. Okay. Where is it? 3K. I'm going to make you a diamond, and only one person can buy it. It's going to be £10,000. Pay what you want is what I should have done. Minimum price, suggested price is 5. 5. Cool. Digital goods. Yep. I need to upload an image. Media. Upload media. Happy baby day. What's a baby day? In Canada anymore, but they still list 99 prices.
Ta-da!
So hey, Dink. It's baby day! Wow. Ta-da! Remember, if you guys want TTS, it's 100 bits. And you skip the question queue as well. I really should write that down somewhere. I'll write that down, mate. Where's the image, bro? Oh, God. Is it this one? Cover image. Copy. No. Why is it not letting me download image, man? Oh, is it in the file? I've got it in the file. Is it in the file? I think it's in the file. Dev files. It'll be in there. Back. No, bollocks. This is all going wrong. Dev files. Marketing assets. Look at me. I'm like professional writing this stuff down. What's the difference here? Right, here we go. Stick. Bosh. Yo, suck it. And then, am I uploading the file to there as well? Is that what? Sorry, this is taking a little while. This is the first time I've done it. Waldo did them all before. No. Media section. Leave the following two sections empty. Links and variants. Settings. Make sure to turn off storefront. Yeah. In confirmation. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for order, bruv. There we go. Confirmation. Yo, thanks for it. Woohoo. Oh, I can just double click to copy. In the message. Go to your downloads. StreamUP tips/tips. I'm going to tip it. For email conversation section, just set the button. Oh, that image could not be loaded, Waldo. Waldo. Oh, is that a link? What? I'm so confused. What are you showing me here? For the email confirmation section, just set the button. Oh, just set the button. Okay. Why does it say there's an image there? Maybe there is an image, but it's not there. Button text. This one. Button link. There is indeed an image here. But, yeah. These are the values. He's talking to me via Notion. Text me, baby, one more time. Publish product, yeah? In the Notion product database. Set the lemon squeezy ID. So I need to publish it, yeah? Publish. Set the lemon squeezy ID. Which is... I'm guessing I need to minim ad tracker. This thing. Minim ad tracker. This. What? I ain't got that option. Oh, no, I have. Copy ID. It was just hidden. Lemon squeezy ID. Is that right? Just a small number? Is that right? In the Notion product database. Store URL to default variant. What? In the Notion product database. Set the lemon squeezy store URL to the default value of the share URL. Okay, share URL. Where's minim ad tracker? Oh, this one. That one on the side. You press the share button. Cool. I think I've done it. I don't know if you want to double check, Waldo, but I think I've done it. Because you know what I'm like? I cannot be trusted. Notion chat, let's go. Hey, yo. It's the ultimate way of... I think I've done it. I think. I say I think, because that's the first time I've done one yet. Damn, TD coming in clutch with the animations, though. Seen TD's animations? Damn. TD popping off on the animations on the website. NGL. That means not gonna lie, guys, just in case you weren't cool enough to know what that means. You know, because I'm so down with the kids, I know what that kind of stuff means, right? Close this down. Right, I've got rid of some of the tabs. We're all good. We're all safe. We're all safe as houses. Right, new product is up. I'm just hopefully I've done it right. Hopefully I've done it right. Seems good. Wicked. There we go. New product is out. Therefore, I need to generate the keys for them last 3, and then Waldo! Oh, God. Notion chat coming in clutch. Oh, that was TD! Oh, God. Oh, you guys. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Tommy, what's going on? Waldo, could you, just because I don't want to do it on stream, just in case I do smash it up, could you generate them last few keys? And then I can give out the giveaway winners, start DMing everybody after this stream. Oh, bollocks, there's one more. Debbie J won FF8 alerts, didn't they? So I need to upload that one. I'll do that one after stream. Just because I don't want to upload too much at once, right? So I might just slide it across. I know. There we go. Wicked. I love you, Waldo. Thank you. Done it. Done it. New product is out, guys. It's either £5 or just join £5 a month. Also, so there might be a little bit longer, Debbie, for yours. Is that okay? To be fair, you've been waiting the least amount of time, so it'll have to be okay. Everybody else, not partner yet. Why? Because, well, you've got to be over 75 viewers, right? And that's, since I went away on holiday, that's not been happening, which is absolutely fine. It's understandable. I took bloody nearly 3 week break. It kind of kills your consistency, doesn't it? But just a good shout is, hey, Sarah and Jeff. A good thing to know is that before I went away, the month before I went away, we hit a 30-day average of 72, I think it was, which was absolutely crazy. So I'm sure as long as we stay consistent, it'll happen. If you guys are in here more, the more giveaways I'll be doing. But now that we've got new products coming in, we'll have some more products to put onto the giveaways and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing, I think I'm going to do a lot of late night coding tonight. As in, I think I'm going to stay awake, nearly do an all-nighter to do this DLL. Because I want to start pushing all the new stuff. But there's a lot of work to go into it. Right, so in case anybody's wondering what product I've just released on the website, I think it's there. It might take a little while to come up before it refreshes, but this product, that's not the product. This is my dev one, Andy. Is the minimum ad tracker, you know, that tells you, whoa, there's an advert starting in 4 minutes. And post it to chat and stuff, and it looks cool. And then when an ad runs, it comes up like this. Obviously, this one's a Twitch only, and it does a countdown timer and stuff. A little widget that you can put onto your OBS. Nice and easy to use. Literally just import StreamerBot, import that. All the instructions are on the website. Yeah. That's the first product I've released in quite a little while. So I can remove it from early access as well, which is good. Just a reminder for everybody as well. In the little... I don't know if Waldo wants to do this or he trusts me doing it. Is we are going to be moving all the StreamUP monthly supporters. So anybody that is supporting StreamUP, not me. Because obviously with me, you still get access to the StreamUP stuff, but supporting StreamUP is different. We're going to be dropping Ko-fi, and we're also going to be dropping Patreon on StreamUP and going everything through the website. So everything's going to be directly done through the website. And as an incentive to move everyone away from Ko-fi and Patreon, we'll be offering a free month as well. I think, not sure how we're going to do it, but apparently we can do all that kind of stuff, which is good. So yeah, just watch this space. It's exciting, man. Mind to ask why? Just to make everything a lot simpler for everybody. Because right now, right, you come to the StreamUp website and you've got the premium stuff, and it's just like, right, go Ko-fi, go Patreon. Then we're having to track 2 different platforms, but then because it's my Ko-fi and Patreon as well, on top of that, as well as Fourth Wall, as well as like all the other stuff, like it's confusing and complicated, and we want to just streamline it for everybody. And it just means that everything is within our website now. Because, for instance, if you go look at our products on the website, this is what we were waiting for. Everything is purchased through the website now. We don't have to send you to Ko-fi and then back again. Everything is just on the one website. Which reminds me, I think there is a product. It might be one of the OBS plugins or something like that we need to look into at some point. Hey, Satan, how you doing? But yeah, it's nothing wrong with Ko-fi. There's nothing wrong with Patreon. Nothing wrong with Fourth Wall. It's just everything is literally done internally now through Lemon Squeezy. And on top of that, it's allowed us to do stuff like giveaway codes. So that's how, if we're over the average of 75 viewers, I can do giveaways for products. We can even do stuff like, I'll do it since it needs to change the website too. No worries, Waldo, that's good. Yeah, I need to, which product is it that, it's one of the plugins that I don't think's on Lemon Squeezy. Is it the OBS plugin? I think it is, isn't it? Oh, there's a few. I think OBS and... Oh, no. Horizontal chat's on there. Oh, it might be under next or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah. StreamUp OBS plugin. Yeah, how are people still getting that from Ko-fi then? That's funny. I don't know. Weird. But I'm sure somebody commented on a video recently. It was either the plugin installer or the OBS plugin. They were like, "You've got to go to Ko-fi. You've got to do this. You've got to go there." They go for see what's still listed. Yeah, cool. So that'll be my thing to move that across. Yeah, that makes sense. Top recipe. If you got a question, exclamation mark, ask in future. But I've done a video on that. Just go check my channel out. I don't know if this will work for me because it's me, isn't it? I'll just get you the link. Literally done a video on it, very recent. Oh my god, I can't even find the video, man. Why can I not even... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I can't even find it. Thank you. There you go. It'll be on there, won't it? Was that the command? Yeah, I think it was. It should have gone over there, I think. Well, I've got the direct link now anyway, so I'll just copy it. Yo, my mum coming in with 1,000 biddies. Let's go. Thanks, Mama Bear. Everyone say thanks to Ellie Gaz. Right, should we do another question? It's been a little while since we've done a question. Because Uncle Andy got a little bit busy there, didn't he? But it's good. Ads are starting in 5 minutes, so we'll we can get a question in. We can get a question in. Oh, Mark's asked a banger of a question. Absolute banger of a question. Thumbnails. Do you genuinely want to know my secret about thumbnails? Every thumbnail, everyone always tells you need to put maximum effort in thumbnails and that. And then, yeah, this is where everyone's going to be like, yeah, this is why your content's doing crap, mate. But I put 0 effort into thumbnails. And the reason being is because my sort of content isn't something that I need to grab everybody's attention instantly, right? Because I do tutorials on specific things. So with my thumbnails, I just get something that's nice and bright to stand out. So my new thumbnail standard is some beautiful colored gradient that's nice and bright. Just slam a random picture of me on there. That's half the thumbnail done. Like, I actually really like this thumbnail. But because of the topic, the video doesn't do very well. Right? But I thought that thumbnail was really nice. Like, really, really clean, minimalistic. Another good thumbnail that I liked recent. I don't know. They're all very samey. Do you know what I mean? Some do well, some don't do so well. And it's all dependent on topic. For me, it's not the thumbnail that earns it. A lot of these older ones here, like these ones, mind you, that's March. That was ages ago, Jesus. Because I went on a hiatus, didn't I? I wasn't posting any content at all. You had a bit of a rant about it. What, thumbnails? What, doing thumbnails that... But yeah, my standard is just get a random gradient. In fact, to the point where I just get AI to make me a random gradient or something like that. A really bright gradient. And then just slap my face on it. Throw a couple of logos of what I'm talking about. Just, the trick is with this kind of stuff, show you what is happening. But, yeah... show you what's happening in the thing, but sometimes, especially for my kind of content, especially that I want to be so hands off with it now, because if I just spend all my time doing YouTube to earn 0 revenue, it's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. I earn more revenue from creating widgets, from giving you guys a reason to subscribe to me on here, giving you reasons to support me on Ko-fi, Patreon and stuff. So for me, I need to maintain that. So giving you guys YouTube content is great, especially to get new people in and keep supporting the people, and they'll feel like they want to support me. But it's not about the thumbnails. It's not about, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Some thumbnails really do my head in. I can't, like this one. I did this thumbnail whilst I was on holiday. This thumbnail right here, the OBSBot talent one, I did it whilst I was on holiday. Because I got the notification to go live with a video whilst I was in the middle of the ocean. And the day that the video wanted to go live was 2 days from the day that I got confirmation. And I was at sea both days and posted it when we were docked. And it was literally, I had about an hour to get the thumbnail sorted. So I was like, right, wicked, what can I do? So I just made it whilst we were in port in like less than an hour and uploaded the video. Well, the video was already uploaded, but you know what I mean. And the reason why I didn't do the thumbnail before I went is because I just did not have the time to be able to do it. So I put that, and it was roughly what I wanted. I wasn't sure about this picture of me, but it wasn't the standard me. But yeah, I wouldn't overthink thumbnails, especially when you're a new creator. I think just, I don't know. Don't necessarily overthink it. I mean that in like the best way. Don't like be all and end all on your thumbnail, basically. A lot is the topic. Topic is by far the biggest thing. Like if somebody sees your title and they're like, oh, and then they see your thumbnail and they're like, oh, do you know what I mean? It like builds intrigue. That's what you're trying to do. That's why they're like, oh yeah, it's clickbait. It's like, sometimes you're not. Do you know what I mean? Max, dude, if you got a question, ! Ask, like the title suggests, followed by a question. We have a queue of 8 questions. And someone in chat was saying you and Nutty have good thumbnails, and I said I believe you both don't spend hours and hours doing thumbnails. Absolutely not. I used to, don't get me wrong. If we go back to some of these older ones, like let's go back to ones where I've actually put in effort. Because I went through a phase of wanting to do better thumbnails. Stuff like this. Look at this thumbnail. It's really pretty. And the video did amazing. But again, that was the topic. But I did go through a phase of wanting to do better thumbnails. I think it was around here, look. Started just getting a bit more like this one as well. I love this one. This one was great. I know we're in ads, but we're not really stuff. Like this one as well. It's just really bright. But I went through a phase of doing like much better thumbnails than I do now. Waldo. Yeah, then I went bad again. But now I've just realised, just go. Go for it. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Don't over stress yourself with these kind of things. Just make it. And like Debbie J just said, you can change old thumbnails as well. I have over 550 videos now on the channel. But that's bearing in mind I delisted and did I fully delete them? Or what? I can't remember. How many? Of about 397. I don't believe that. I don't somehow believe that. I don't believe there's 397. Oh, there might be, because that's not including shorts. So, yeah. There's what? 300, nearly 400 videos there. 121 shorts. And obviously lives are starting to catch up now. But lives aren't counted in your videos, I don't think. But yeah. You don't overthink it. It's the best thing that I can probably suggest. And don't over the more basic the thumbnail is, the better it is as well. As long as it's readable. And like you say, fonts are very important. And I'm awful at picking fonts. I hate it. But all I do... Shall I show you my trick? I'll show you my trick. I'll pull up an old thumbnail, shall I? In Affinity. Because I'm moving away from obviously using bloody Photoshop and that. Because Photoshop sucks. But I do like some of the AI features that are in Photoshop. That speed up the meaningless tasks. Well, not meaningless, but... Oh, hang on. Oh my god. Oh, no further response from buyer's lawyers, unfortunately. I have chased again yesterday afternoon. Just fucking ring them! So our solicitor thinks it's acceptable to just send an email and go, oh yeah, cool, we'll cool, they've not responded. They've not responded. Yeah, okay. Here's the last thumbnail I did. Which I'm just like, just ring them, and you'll find out instantly. You'll find out instantly. Then you will find out instantly. I hate it. As if we're in the 5th month that we should have been moving, man. Since we've bought and sold the house, we're in the 5th month. That is absolutely wild. 5 months, and there's not even a chain. There's no chain, guys. Pink looks good on me. Thank you, Prismatic. Nah, it's an ESA or the jumper. They had like a bit of a discount, so I was just like, yeah, go on then. So all I do for my thumbnails is it's all about making text readable. So the fact that I use a really bright thumbnail background, like look at that, really nice, smooth, crisp, bright, swat picture of me on it. I've not even cut it out very good. Oh, I still keep pressing it. Look at this. 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 You know what I mean? It's not amazing at all. And then throw a picture of what we're talking about. It's probably not the best picture, but how do you take a better picture of StreamUP? You don't really. Because obviously a lot of text is small, isn't it? And then I threw this text on here. So the text is built up of a couple of groups with effects on. So if I turn the effects off, oh, I thought you could just turn the effects off there. So it's just an outline. So the way that I build mine up is, because you want to build the mind you, I can, where's the, oh, they're here, aren't they? So I can just click this without opening it. So this is how it's built up. I just start with this. I normally want a better font. I'll send you a DM on Discord. You can do it here if you want, dude. I don't have DMs open because everybody would DM me and I'd never ever get any work done. So feel free to send it here. You're more than welcome. So there you go. It's just white text. And then all I do is think, right, do I want to add something to this? Cool, I might want a gradient on it, depending. But I normally do that last, depending on how I feel. What I'll do is add a shadow, a solid shadow to it, like that. And then what I'll do is add an outline to that shadow by putting it in a group. There's probably a better way of doing it. I'm not the best at photo editing and stuff like that. I'm definitely not. I'm never going to pretend I am. But I add a black outline to that. So the black outline is round the text and the shadow together. So it kind of creates this almost embossed, thicker effect. And then last but not least, what I'll do is do another outline in like white or something like that. So it's like a double pop in a way. So if I make that really small, you're not going to be able to see that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is, like, even if it's like this, I can still see that says dark mode. But then because I was like, oh, I'm using a white outline around the edge, what I'll do is add a gradient overlay to just give it a bit of color that's contrasting with all these colors surrounding as well. So now if it's really small, you can still really see what it is. I'm not the best graphic designer at all. I really am not. But so take all these kind of tips with a pinch of salt, because I'm not the guy at this. And then just throw me on there, throw what we're talking about on there, and if needs be, chuck a logo on. Boom. And that is the same kind of process that I follow every thumbnail. Every thumbnail starts with bright, colourful, blurry background. And that's it. That's how I build it up. But there's whether or not it's that's the meta or anything like that, who knows? It's just my style. I like colour, I like stuff being vibrant, I love my floral stuff, do you know what I mean? But obviously doing floral backgrounds is not going to work because there's too much detail, etc. You want to keep it as basic as possible, unless the thing that you're doing is quite fancy. Like one of my favourite thumbnails I ever did was the which one was it? It was one of these around, it was around this time. I'm pretty sure it was the face tracking one. I absolutely loved that thumbnail. I thought it was really good, but I don't think it actually did that well. This one, oh no, I actually did all right, this one. But this thumbnail, I absolutely loved this thumbnail. I thought it was dead good. Can I download it? Yeah. I thought this thumbnail was wicked. Not sure on the text now. I look back to it, but that was when I was using Canva. Like I created this, like this mesh. Like there wasn't a mesh to perfectly fit my face and stuff, so I made this mesh. I just thought it was pretty cool. Just a basic, yeah, you're not wrong. That smile though, you look like someone out of stock image. I'm going to say that means I'm beautiful, right? That part doesn't matter. The fabulous text is awesome and everything. Oh, thank you. Canva is poop. from a simple is better, but you should look at the thumbnail. You do this very well. Oh, thank you. Are you using an Opera browser? Yes, I am. I don't really use Chrome or Firefox. I've just always used this, so I can't really give you a difference comparison. Like, for instance, this one's got a bit of detail in the background, but this was me. You can see, like, throughout my history of everything, not just thumbnails, but you can see that I'm definitely an advocate of trying things. Like, I was just using this blue and pink background for like every thumbnail for years. But then you can see I started just, let's try some new stuff. And I believe this was like January, look, New Year's resolution, try better. Like this, that was an awful color choice for the text, but you know what I mean? You gotta like just experiment. Don't be getting stuck doing the same thing over and over again, because experimenting keeps your job fresh. And like for me, I'm always experimenting whether or not I do something new with my stream or I do something new. I mean, look at the Q&A system. The Q&A system was something that I just threw together, and then we kept adapting further, and then now we've got the whole Discord set up with it, so if somebody misses a question, they can click on it. Do you know what I mean? How things develop. And obviously, shout out to Pirate Software for the inspiration on this one, and Geo for helping me actually giving me an example of how it was done. Saved me a lot of time trying to work stuff out, which was really cool. But then I've completely adapted it to make it work with me. Like with, I don't want to get into the ins and outs of this one. I will be doing something for you guys to use, because it basically tracks whether or not it's vertical or horizontal YouTube stream, loads of things in it. But it's all about experimenting. And the second you start just doing the same things over and over and over again is when you'll be bored of making content. People call it the burnout. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what burnout is. What you create a burnout is. It's when you're doing the same thing over and over again and you've had enough of it because it's boring. It's absolutely boring. And don't get me wrong, I was close there. I was doing the same things over and over again and just not really getting anywhere. But it's all about just, you gotta just experiment, do new things, try new things, and you'll see some things stick. And if they stick, turn it into a habit by keep doing it. Do you know what I mean? Just keep doing it. The things that work, keep. The things that don't, change. And there's obviously no harm in going off the script as well, doing something completely left key. Like, for instance, I know I've not really done a stream since I've been back off holiday, but I've got the fun Alt Twitch, which !Alt Twitch, if you want to follow me over on that Twitch channel, it's where I do all my gaming, where I'm going to do music and all the stuff that make me a person, rather than just being glorified Google. But yeah, I went in deep with that question for you then, didn't I? Which was nice. But difference between a designer and a coder. What? Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm not a designer, but I like to experiment with different tools. I think experimenting with tools is so important because it will just allow you to do some really cool stuff. Because the more you learn, the more adaptable you become. And it's not that bored. I'm very tired. No worries. Good night, Doko. Don't you worry. I know I'm boring. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I get it all the time, dude. I get it all the time. Everyone's just like, jeez, he's streaming again. This is a good question. Is it possible to make all adverts run at one time, like at the top of the hour? On Twitch, yeah. That's totally. In fact, they've got a new ad manager, haven't they? Which I've actually not looked at. Where's the ad manager? So I run 3 minutes of ads at the top of the hour. Because I think that's better than doing an hour and a half every half an hour. Because if you do it at the top of the hour, 3 minutes is a little bit longer. So you can go for a poo. You can go for... and do whatever, basically. The new ad manager messed up. Oh, God. I don't even know where it is. You can't find it. They need a search thing. Because there's that many things in your dashboard now that it's just finding stuff is just a nightmare. There's so many things that you can do. But yeah, that's a good shout, Geo. If it's on YouTube, then there isn't a way to do it on YouTube. YouTube just does YouTube. YouTube does adverts wherever YouTube wants to do it, but I'm pretty sure Master Meatball was on Twitch. Ads, there we go. Bloody hell. Welcome to the new ad manager. So I think there's nothing here that I shouldn't show you or anything. So you can set everything how you want to do it. So 3 minutes is what gets you off the pre-roll ads, which I think is more important. You want people to get into your stream. Hey, Jenks, how you doing? For instance, Jenks there, not subbed, but straight in, not had to look at an advert, in theory. And what I do is run 3-minute ad break every 60 seconds. Oh my god, every 60 minutes, because I think 3 minutes is great for us as creators to get up. I mean, I could probably do a poo in 3 minutes, go make a coffee, go for a stretch. Do you know what I mean? 3 minutes is quite a long time when you break it down. And yeah, obviously people that are subbing are subbing so they don't have adverts and whatnot. I mean, you could make your own fake adverts and have a laugh with it, but it gives us a minute to refresh ourselves and just, do you know what I mean, be people. Because being sat at the desk all day is not great. Like, I prefer to be streaming because I actually get reminded to take a break with the ads. I normally take a break. Unlike the last ads where I just sat and started chatting crap. And that's how you do it. You can set all your advanced settings and stuff like that. The initial adverts I run manually because I time them with my starting soon timer. So my starting soon timer is, I'll show you. Start. Stream start countdown, is that the one? Yeah. So here we go. So when OBS starts streaming, because my main stream in OBS is Twitch. So I press start streaming. Yo, Super Fart King, what an incredible name. Put your rock over the stone. Thank you very much for the follow. How'd you find us today? Tell us a little bit about yourself. So when I press start streaming, you know, this little cheeky button in OBS, this runs and it'll take my countdown timer. It'll reset my countdown timer because you guys know on my starting soon screen, I've got that countdown timer in the top left hand corner that you can see just there, and that countdown timer resets to 5 minutes. I do a 5-minute countdown, and then after what's that, 100,000 milliseconds, it runs 180-second adverts. So then that pretty much finishes when there's 10 seconds remaining, right? Is that everyone catching the drift? So 5-minute countdown timer allows my PC to just stabilize a little bit after putting all the multi-streams on and stuff like that. I can grab a quick coffee, adverts run, and then literally after adverts are done, there's 10-second countdown, stream starts. Right? Pretty good. And that way you get rid of the ads whilst nobody is here, because nobody gets in the first 5 minutes. On probably one or two of you, but not too many. So then, yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. And then that way it's like 2 birds, 1 stone, and it's all good. I always run ads at the beginning and end of my streams after I raid out to make sure I'm above the 3-minute. Yeah. That's true. That's true. But you should be, if you're running them at the beginning and everywhere else as well. You should be all good. But yeah, the ad revenue's trash anyway. Like, it absolutely sucks. But that's my thoughts anyway. But again, you don't have to take my word for it. You fart a lot. Nice. Is that why you're the fart king? Or the super fart king? People in my class would cough to cover a fart, but I farted to cover a cough. You sound wonderful. You sound wonderful. Okay, Handsome, gotta run. No worries. Much love, Prismatic. Thanks for stopping by and being awesome. And all that jazz. What time are we on for? I need to work out what I need to cook for tea, don't I? We're definitely not going to be able to answer all these questions today, so they will roll over into tomorrow's stream. So if you have missed, don't worry. Oh, I've not pressed publish on the freaking website, you idiot, Andy. Is that right? I've not pressed publish because it's not on the website yet, unless it's not reset yet. I'm such an idiot. Did I not press publish? No, I didn't press publish. I'm like, yeah, that new product's out. Well, it's not, is it? Idiot. Such a dick. What a guy. What a guy. Could you imagine being as good as I am? Could you imagine being as good as I am? Do as I say, not as I do. Just a reminder, FYI. New product. It's the ad tracker one. It's the ad tracker. It's been in beta for a while. And it's now out. This one. And obviously, if you're a monthly supporter, then you get it free. If you're, you can buy the product on its own. It's up to you. Right, should we do another question? Just realised that thing is hanging off the side of the, what's it called? Scene. I knew I didn't move it across enough. Andy thought, here we go. I knew it'd come back on as well. That's why I moved it out of the way. Haha, you've gone now though. Lock. Studio mode off. Gosh, nice. Is the StreamUP site? Yeah, it might take a second to come through because I didn't press publish like a moron. So it is out. It just might take a second to update. In fact, how do I get to it? Is it this one? I've forgotten how to do it. How have I forgotten? How have I not saved the link? Why have I not saved it? I've still got the old. I have to log in, I think, and then go to a special admin thing. It's funny that I don't have to work on website because I'm a moron. There we go, log in. Could you imagine being this bad? I don't know what it is. What's the link? Waldo, why have I forgotten the link? He's not even here anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that link is. Hey, Dragon Gem. I don't remember how to do it. It does it every like half an hour, I think, anyway. So it might just take a minute. Just don't remember. I do honestly listen to what everybody does tell me, but it's just there's so many things in my head at the minute that I'm just like a million miles away on it. It might just take a second to come through, and it'll be on there. I'll do a post as well. Once it's on, I'll do a post on my Twitter and StreamUp's Twitter as well. Right, we'll do another question. What we got? We're all right. That wasn't a question. Right, I'm gonna need the StreamerBot boys for this one, like TD and that. Oh, Because TD's big on this stuff. Geo will definitely know it. It's 900 quid for the Stream Deck Studio. I know it's crazy, isn't it? But it's obviously made for not me. How to make so StreamerBot will check if a user is banned or blocked or is a bot. Like the annoying ones that sell your viewers. Obviously, it can't be. You can do checks for what's it called? But I'm pretty sure there is a list, right? There's a list. Because I never check. It just don't bother me. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I love it. I'm mad for it. I am. How else are you going to get viewers? Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure because TD was mad when it came to wanting stuff. Friendly shout out to everyone at first, but they don't want to give one to seller bots. I mean, personally, the second half of this, I wouldn't shout everybody out. I've had this chat before. That if you're shouting everybody out, it doesn't mean anything. Then, do you know what I mean? Like it's not meaning anything. If you're shouting somebody out, you want to shout them out because it means something. Like I rarely shout people out, but when I do, I've got a reason to. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's really nice for the person coming in, but it's like a no gain thing. There's no like meaning to it. Do you know what I mean? I think what you want to do is build connections with people first, then you can shout them out and stuff. Like have a reason to shout somebody out. If it's just a new viewer, I wouldn't recommend shouting them out because it's then they're just another viewer. Does that make sense? Difficult one. There's a variable for follow age and count age. Most bot accounts are created on the fly, so you know if a user is less than say 15 minutes old, they're probably a bot. Yeah, because they move around that much. That's why I just wouldn't. The thing that I would say is just avoid doing it. I mean, there's different things you could make as well. Like you could even make it so. I was just thinking. Combine filters. Yeah. So yeah, I would kind of go down the route of maybe being more selective. And cool things that you can do inside of StreamBot is you could set up one of these to shout somebody out. So because you can set up commands. So an action. So I've got on-screen message, which is on here. So if I search for on-screen message, this action here allows me to pull messages on screen. That's how I'm bringing your question up on screen now. But I can actually show any message by pressing that. So it doesn't have to be a question. I can just bring up a message there. So you can see geos. So you could do that. And if you see somebody that says first message, for instance, you could be like, boom, let's get them on. And rather than it showing it on screen, it could auto shout them out. So then it's not going to do it to everybody. And you'll be able to be selective on who you shout out. That's one method of doing it. There's a lot of different ways. But yeah, I'd kind of refrain from doing a shout out for everybody. Because it becomes, there's less meaning then. You want your words to mean something. You want to be genuine. You want to be like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And if you don't know what I'm saying, then we'll try again tomorrow. Right, what time is it? It's 4:07, so I need to start thinking about heading because I'll need to pick up little baby and I need to cook tea for myself, the baby, and the wife. So I'm the Mr. Man today. I'm the Mr. Man. So need to get all that done. So we have got 7 questions. They will roll over to tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Obviously, make sure you're in my Discord because all the Discord stuff gets saved. You know, it's all saved, isn't it? It's all there. It's all there. It's all there. You can go back to the VOD anytime you want. It's absolutely fine. I feel like I've been a little bit quiet today. I don't know if my audio's changed or something, but something not great going on. I found out a way to do TD shout out only people on my team and give them custom shout outs. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of like multi-level marketing. There's a lot of different things that you can do in that kind of what is it? Like linking multiple things together. StreamBot. Here we go. I'm gonna have a look, see who we got on the StreamBot tag. StreamBot. I got my StreamBot. Not really seeing any new names and thing. I like to do my new names, don't I? So let's have a look who else we got. Hey Shane, is there an untimeout unbanned that can be triggered as action in StreamBot for quick bot action? So I don't know what the command is. I think there is. Have a great day. Thank you, Shane. I need to find someone to raid though, guys. So I'm not sure if you want to shout up who we raid. Just having a look through here. We did finite yesterday, so I don't really want to. Don't fancy finite again. So I usually don't like kind of doing the same one multiple times. What about what we got here? Have a good evening. Love you, Bongo. Thank you for the £10 as well. Appreciate it, my dude. What about can't decide. I always struggle deciding on who to raid. We should do a raid roulette. And it just picks somebody at random and we raid them. Because then you don't have to think about it. Thanks for answering questions. It's all good, Sam. Don't worry about it. Like I say, all the other questions that are in the queue will roll on to tomorrow. So, no stress. No stress at all. We'll just let's just do finite. Let's just do finite. From Sammy Days. Oh yeah, let's do that, Mark. I always love to go to a fan. Who's the fan? Who's the fan? Let's do fan. You just got in there just in time then. We were just about to do finite. Look forward to King World commenting on a third account on YouTube. I know, man. People are crazy, man. People are actually crazy. That name rings a bell. That name does ring a bell. Let's go. That name does ring a bell. Let's do it. He's got some amazing effects. Say no more. Let's go. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Get here nice and early. I'll probably be streaming at about a rough sort of time, similar to today. I usually aim for midday British time. And we'll be jumping in on the more Q&As and stuff like that. I'm going to finish these few products. I'm also bringing back the minim raid out with a couple of tweaks as well. That needs to happen. I'm sat on so many products and projects at the moment that things just gotta happen. All right. So I will see you all tomorrow. Stay safe. Don't do anything crazy that I won't do. Look after yourselves. Put your rock in the stone. Much love to you all.